wrath, pride, lust, envy, gluttony, sloth, and greed. Once there was an empire called Thassalon, ruled over by 7 Runelords who commanded the arcane powers of sin magic. Our rule was absolute, or so we deigned to believe. But as Thibodeus learned before me, time takes no prisoners. The stars rained upon Thassalon, and in a single night, 1,200 years of might and glory vanished. But the Runelords bowed to no one, not even time. We slept and waited and planned. My gifts return to the world, and may all who defy me rot, forever lost to time's depths. The hour of awakening is nigh, and this time I shall suffer no rivals. For who exists in this age with the strength to stop the return of the Runelords?
And it was oddly shaped.
That makes sense.
Did that get out?
Uh-huh.
God damn it, Ava.
Oh, yeah.
Every freaking time.
It was clearly on purpose. Come on now.
Yeah. Yup. Anyway. Yup.
The world will never know, Ashlow.
The world will
It's a
never
party
know.
secret
The
now.
world doesn't really need to know. Let's recap, huh?
Mhm.
Yeah. Before that gets any more out of hand. So,
Go ahead.
you guys who have audaciously decided not to name your group, making it hard for me to refer to you as a group.
We haven't had time to sit and talk.
You
We've been in
haven't had
survival mode.
time.
Nope.
No, our
Yeah, all they're
characters.
talking is like bombarding me with questions. They
We
Yeah.
need
can't
to know
focus
everything
on.
about you, Lorian.
Shut
There
up!
are
No.
secrets
But
in
only
Caravan.
Lorian.
You,
There's
I
no
wanna
other
know
secrets.
all
It's just Lorian's.
about you.
So, this group of adventurers
Our
has
intrepid
been
party.
going about making safe the region of Roderic's Cove and its surroundings. They've also been investigating certain gangs and a very specific incident in which a lot of people were killed. You now know that this is probably the result of a certain sword from ancient history that was dug up recently by none other than Sir Roderic himself before he died. This sword, he tried to seal away, but apparently didn't do a very good job. And you now know that the sword Baraket has landed in the hands of Corstella Rostrada, leader of the
Peacocks.
hang on. No, I got this.
Order of Resplendence?
Yeah, peacock.
Order of Resplendence. Thank you so much.
Y'all, I don't even actually take notes. I just need you to know that.
No, Saya
Normally I
doesn't care.
remember that shit. I don't know what.
They're
I
the
think of them
crappy
as like
peacock
the
people.
peacocks so much that I forget that they're actually the Order of Resplendence. Corstella Rostrada, the leader of the Order of Resplendence. You have some questions for her, but among other things, you know that even handling this sword can result in it sort of overriding your personality. The 7 swords of sin are each keyed to one specific sin that was the core of magic for one of the ancient Runelords. Baraket is also called the Sword of Pride, and as a result, may be driving Corstella to do things out of character for her. You now believe that she may have been responsible for the gang violence, and you learned from the ghost of Sir Roderic himself that something is in the vault where he found Baraket.
Gauntlets.
Something that he,
Sounded like.
yes, some kind of gauntlets that he wishes he would have taken. and he seemed pretty adamant that that was the key to saving his beloved Cove. And so you have set out into the Churlwood once more from his home, seeking the stone house and the vault. Now that you've found the combination code,
Which we had all along.
which was, yeah, that is true.
Disappointing.
That is true.
You didn't even have to go back. Kayu's so
I
mad.
mean, it's like playing Resident Evil and not actually examining your objects. Rookie move.
honestly.
I feel like we did, but
We had to turn it to the left, and we didn't do that. Yeah.
Well, not that particular map. You did on the one that you got from Sir Roderic. This is the one that you got from his original copy, which was in the City Hall.
wait, it was on the City Hall copy?
Mm-hmm.
What?
Wait, when did we get that?
When you guys
When-
went stealing at like session 2.
Mm-hmm.
We had it the whole time because of that. You were so mad at us.
Why do you think I was pissed? I feel like that's a pretty good reason to be pissed, to be honest.
Well,
Why,
see, now
'cause you
I'm
just-
pissed.
So every paper that we get, we just turn it around. Every room we enter, we look at
Look
the
at all
ceiling
of the things.
because I'll never
Well, to be
forget that
fair,
one game.
In that
Ash.
case, you wouldn't have known. But yeah, so where we're picking up, you are in the Churlwood Forest.
I'm so
The the time of day is, oh, that doesn't sound right.
O'clock.
I'm gonna bet that can't be right. Did you guys go to Roderic's Wreck at 4 a.m?
No.
that sounds about right.
No, we went to the Peacock Manor.
You forgot to
Like-
It was the
Advance
morning, I
time.
thought.
Forward to dawn. Okay.
Okay.
I'm just gonna
the time.
advance you to about noon because I cannot fathom you going to Roderic's Wreck at 4 a.m. Not if
Absolutely not. It was
not
definitely daytime.
if Caillou was with you. There's no
Mm-mm.
chance in hell.
Now
Well,
we'll go
none.
when sun rises, yeah.
Also, like
If at all.
kind of like a honey badger in the morning, so you might want to be careful.
It is now noon as you enter the Churlwood Forest. The birds sing, bugs chirp. Now, wherefore? Nope, wherefore does not actually mean where. Where are you bound?
To the vault!
To
We
the
got-
vault.
We got treasure to
Correct.
get.
Okay. As you
Also,
are
goblins to punch.
as you are
Yeah.
passing through the forest, using a road that you were shown by a certain hooligan that you've taken
You
as
mean
a
my best
pet.
friend
I
ever.
still have your
Yeah.
hat. It's my hat now.
Her mother's hat. No, it's her hat. You come upon a clearing. Unusual in that it's very well tended, though you can see that there's just a hint of brush beginning to grow out. You see that it's been strewn with gravel, forming a circular road around a single dead oak tree in the center.
Can I make sure it's nice and cleaned?
Yeah, can we clean it up?
Mhm.
You know,
little bit.
there's no weeds on the gravel road.
Yeah, just taking care of the road. Yeah,
Uh-huh.
you can do that.
We know better. We're gonna
Okay.
we're gonna take care of this little haunt on our way back. I know it's not actually
Okay.
a haunt, but whatever.
Okay,
Same thing
it's
at this
it's
point.
not hard to clear everything out. You don't see any unpleasant manifestations. We'll say it takes you 10 minutes just to like weed the edges, make sure that the road doesn't get
Guys.
eroded.
Guys, I could totally do this. And like, I start pulling out my flamethrower. Like, I
Nope,
complete
nope.
it.
Nope.
No, no, no,
nuh-uh. I feel like
Are
that
you
would make
sure?
the road worse.
Why?
So,
Like you can't see it. I get that, but we don't need that. It's not that bad yet.
But what if I said one of them is moving over there? So it just tries to freak you guys out.
What if we told you you could use it on the goblins again?
All
You should
right,
save
all
it.
right.
You
I
should
see
save
your
it for
point.
that.
I pick up the scent you're putting out. Yeah, I get it. Sorry.
Moving on from this cursed moment.
Chaya gives her a little pat on the head.
Cursed, cursed, cursed.
Sorry, I'm not.
You continue through the woods. It's since you've done this before, I'd say another 30 minutes before you reach the stone house. You find here, there's a few cobwebs on like the or spider webs rather on the wagon. But otherwise it's largely unchanged. There are some flies buzzing about the corpses that you left here. But
That's
otherwise
fine.
Well, what did these guys turn into those things though?
What, with the trail gone?
Yeah.
I think
you
they have to
sh-
be over there.
Are you sure we didn't burn the bodies or something?
I'm pretty sure you didn't burn the
I
bodies
don't
or
think we
something.
burned anything.
Okay.
Yeah, we're not very clean mercenaries. I'm just putting that out there.
No.
You are not.
We're not even mercenaries.
That's what I'm calling
Um,
us until we find our group name.
I would like to just, before anybody goes into the house, I'd like to look around to see if anybody has been in there since we left. Like any
That's
fresh
odd.
Okay.
footprints.
Yeah, make a blind perception check.
I'm not using that's odd. I'm using my perception.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Though I believe survival can also be used for this.
Do you have a preference?
Do you?
Yes.
Then use your preference.
Okay. I sure do. My perception's a bit better, and this is blind.
Mm-hmm. Don't see any signs that anyone's been here.
Okay.
What do you guys do?
Are we
Who
headed in?
Who has the key?
What
Great
key?
question.
Don't you have
It's
the,
on the
the
back.
key?
Oh,
The
it's
map.
me. Okay, just making sure.
Okay.
Wait, before we go far, is that thing still alive, sis?
What thing?
The one in the locked room. They said they had to constantly feed it.
That's a good
yeah,
question. It might have broken
the
out.
invisible thing. No, why would it break? Well, if it's hungry enough,
hungry.
I know what I do when I'm hungry.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Can you
Punch
sense it?
people.
we're not down there yet.
How far down was it? I don't remember.
Was it the
Bottom
It
bottom
of
of
was
the
on
stairs?
the it was the first level down.
Okay,
I need
let's
a map.
let's head down then.
Okay.
Carefully.
You guys
Guys, don't
descend, passing through the open secret door down the stairs. You can see that the boarded up door is still boarded up. Nothing seems
Can
to
I-
have moved there.
How did they give it food?
I believe, let me confirm.
Wasn't it like passed under the door or something?
Uh,
Probably open it up, throw it in there, just slam it shut again.
let's see. The door is boarded up with 6 sturdy pine planks secured into the stone door frame with iron spikes. An empty silver saucer sits in front of the door, accompanied by a few breadcrumbs and an arched opening leading to the south.
Okay, I feel kind of
Uh,
bad. Can we?
I feel like we should feed it.
I
Yeah.
want to feed it. Yeah.
Why would you
We
want to
want
feed it if
to
you
feed
want to
it?
kill it?
Well,
But we don't know what it is. Like, I'd rather it be happy in its cage.
at the
than
same time,
out
is that
and us
just
not see
cruel
it.
and unusual that we're? I mean,
Okay,
we're leaving it
here.
down here to die anyway.
Is it still moving in there? I'm turning to my sister.
I would need the map to know if I can sense it.
no. The first time you never felt it in there. This time you also don't feel anything in there.
In
Oh,
that
not-
case, I'll
Wait,
put-
here.
I'll
Wait,
put
wait,
my
wait,
ear
wait.
to the door and listen. What?
Here. Nifix, here's a bag of flour. Smack it onto that thing if you...
I'm
Okay, well-
back. Sorry.
It's not flour, it's a bag of chalk powder.
I'm going to make a perception to see if I hear anything.
Just so you guys know, my internet for Zoom doesn't want to work, so that's why I keep freezing. But
Okay.
everything else is fine.
To roll publicly. Do you want me to re-roll that?
I do.
Can she keep? Oh.
Sorry. It didn't give me the option. I don't know what happened that time. Or I was
You
just
gotta hit the little blind eyeball.
Mhm.
fucking did.
You know, I did that once and it still rolled it public, so like I think sometimes it's just a little hinky.
Okay, there we go.
Does that turn it on and off instead of just?
I don't know.
No,
what
it
did.
rolls it.
Okay. You don't hear anything.
I'm gonna knock twice on the wood.
I just got done knocking on it. But, you know, I froze, so you guys didn't know that. So.
Yeah, that is
Sorry.
Oh, I
correct.
didn't hear you.
There's no
Forgot.
reply.
Are you hungry?
No reply.
Knock the door if you're hungry.
Is
I guess at this
Looking-
point you probably don't hear the birds anymore.
looking at the layout, is there a way that another exit to this place would be apparent? Or no?
Maybe to the goblins.
Can you know what? Here, let's just pry off the planks.
Mm, I'm not ready for that level of
There's
commitment.
a part of me that really wants to pry off the planks and just be like, what's in here? But there's another part of me that's like, I don't want to fight an invisible monster.
I want to suplex it.
Well,
Well, you have a bag of chalk,
if it
right?
eats bread,
Yeah, can we like throw like some rations?
Wait,
in
wait,
the bowl
wait.
and-
Can we do
Lorian.
like a recall knowledge thingy majigum?
You hear a brief sound like something slithering over stone, but only for a second.
in the room.
Hmm
Did we kill the snake goblin?
No, on the
Oh,
other
it
side of the
is.
boarded
Oh,
up
that's
door.
right.
Loki.
Okay,
It's
okay.
Loki as a snake.
Can we do recall knowledge checks at all for this to see if we can like
You haven't. Can you?
remember?
I got to think about that. You don't really know much about it. I would say you can. You can attempt a straight D20 roll. In this case, I'm going to say I'm going to, because you don't even know where to begin, whether it be nature, religion, etc.
Well, I mean, it's an invisible thing that slithers that eats bread, and has to be boarded up. Like,
I don't know if it actually
You know
eats
what?
bread.
I'm going to metagame this just a tiny bit.
It's
Anyone who wishes to can attempt a nature check, but the
Okay.
DC, because you know nothing beyond that, is going to be extraordinarily high.
did we roll a blind? I can't remember.
Plus 2.
It is always blind. Yep.
That's what I thought.
+2. What?
I only
Why?
have +2 in nature.
Oh. A nat 20 always increases the degree of success by 1, remember.
That's true.
You said trained, right?
No, anyone can
No,
attempt it.
Have
You
I
know
read
what?
any stories?
This
But
could be the one, guys. This could be the one.
could be.
I feel like my nature is a little bit low to be a ranger, but okay. Is what it is. It's
It's
fine.
not in your
Everything's
nature.
fine.
Nature isn't your nature terrain is society survival. It's okay. Don't worry.
So initially, most of you guys are like, maybe it's like an invisible stalker, and Nifix is like, ooh, I've heard of those. Those are those invisible air thingies. But like, and as you guys are projecting, maybe it's a ghost, maybe it's some kind of specter or something, and like you guys are discussing this. Lorian, you're just thinking about that sound that you heard. And you sort of tune the other extraneous voices out as you're
Guys, shut the
Going-
fuck up.
you're going back to a memory where you sit in a class at the Academy in Corvosa. You only had to attend for a couple seasons, but it was to give you some extra coaching on certain topics. And this is like a botany class. And you remember in this instance, the professor bringing in an array of different magically paralyzed plants. You remember a violet fungus. You remember there being shriekers, a few other types. but one in particular stood out to you because it was just an empty container. Until the professor told you, nay, that's not empty. This is a particularly devious Darklands predator called a phantom fungus, a tripedal carnivorous plant that will roam deep underground caverns, usually sticking to the exterior of those, but it'll just use its root-like feet to wander along the cavern floor, reaching out with invisible tendrils for its prey. And you know that it senses, it has like a tremor sense. And the tendrils will reach out, and when they touch something, they will cause the prey to begin to rot immediately, while they then crawl up onto it and consume it.
That's horrifying.
Yeah, let's just
But-
leave the store shut.
They are not particularly intelligent.
That's what I was gonna ask.
In fact, they're basically mindless, driven only by instinct to eat. But they are naturally invisible. Even at the best of times, there's only a vague outline of its fungal form. And even then, that's only temporary, because it will naturally become invisible again after that. You know that they're very sneaky. And you remember the professor illustrating this by using a very crude, they had like little mice to demonstrate how each of the mushrooms ate. And you remember that mouse being in the container for a while, just wandering around before it suddenly stopped and was basically digested in 6 seconds
One round.
out of nowhere.
So
Oh.
besides myself, who would be closest to the door?
I use like
Uh,
close,
Gnomes.
but she's not like right up
The
on
gnomes.
it. You know what I mean? Like,
So Lorian's
It's
just
always
gonna
the
kind of
gnomes.
reach out and push them back away from the door.
Rude.
Yeah. Probably
I
at
don't
that
think
point.
we should open this door in any circumstances.
And
Why?
at that point, we were probably like trying to sniff under the door to get a whiff of it.
Yeah.
That sounds like we would do. Let me
think-
smell it.
I think
Yeah, because if there's a scent, it can't be an invisible stalker.
I think it's a type of fungal plant.
Like a mushroom?
Can I eat it?
No and no.
That's
Well,
good, 'cause
yes
I really
and
like
no.
those.
Yeah, I don't think we should let it starve. I don't think we should open this under any circumstances.
Alright. Good enough for
Wait,
me.
not let it starve or let it starve?
Let it starve.
I think we should not open it, let it starve. I think there was a
Yes.
mixture of the two sentences. Yeah.
Not open that. Let it starve.
Alright.
I have fire.
Yeah, so weak to fire?
Did you not hear what I said?
Did she stutter?
Did I fucking stutter?
Well, if
We're
it's a
not
type of
opening
fungus,
this.
if it's a
It's
type of
invisible
fungus, they
all the time. It can start to rot you in seconds
Oh, I
and
don't like
digest
that.
you. We should not deal with this.
Yeah, no, we do the eating, not that. Okay, never mind.
Wait, you said there's an opening, right?
No.
No, Fixie, no.
The opening is like in the hallway, I believe.
Yeah.
Like the hallway
Oh.
like leads to the
I don't know
opening.
if they were just trying to feed it bread, but that is not what it would prefer to eat.
Okay.
So let's just move on.
To the vault.
I don't know if you guys know this, but IRL actually like funguses do that. They digest things outside of their bodies and then like eat it. That's how they're
Mhm.
able to like get through like rotting like wood and stuff. Like they basically like destroy it and then eat it and then move into it.
Anyone, if you ask anyone what they think the scariest thing on Earth is, and they say anything other than mushrooms, they're clearly wrong.
Fungi.
Well,
Honestly,
okay,
But like we
Okay,
don't know anything
mushrooms are
about
just
them. That's
the
the
sporing
coolest
part
thing
of a
though.
fungus. It's not the mushrooms.
Fungus
fungus.
is truly
That's just
terrifying,
the
and we should
genitalia.
We
it's
should
like they're
all be
not-
terrified of fungus.
They're not plants and they're not animals. They're literally something entirely different.
Yep.
Okay,
Like they have an entire different class for them. Like that's
Fun
so
thing,
freaking
Pathfinder labels fungus different from plants.
cool. Yeah.
That's why this
as
is
they
not a
should.
plant creature, it is a fungal creature.
As they should, yeah.
I just want you guys to know as you leave that door behind that it was
feel like
just
Caillou
on the
probably
other
also
side
knew
of that
about this.
door, and its tendrils were trying to get under the door.
Ah.
I just want you to know that you are
When
walking
you
away
said
from...
there were like rooty tendrils, I was like, get away from the door.
Yeah, we need to go.
I would like to point out, because I froze, that I don't think fungus are the most scary things. I think the parasites that can turn things like fish and like bugs and other animals into like basically like moving
I'll give you
corpses.
bacteria and
Those are-
parasites are valid.
You know that's a fungus, right?
There's a lot of funguses
Yeah,
that
it's
do
a
that.
fungus
They
too,
do
though.
that.
Like, that's the thing. It's not necessarily a parasite. It's usually a fungus.
Yeah. In
Yeah.
fact, most fungus is parasitic.
Like cordyceps, which is what like The Last of Us
Yeah.
is based off of, is a real thing, and
That
it
is a
actually takes
real
over
fucking
ants.
And bugs.
Like
too.
it actually,
Terrifying.
it will grow out of their heads. Like that's
It's
where the
yeah.
critters came from.
When they're done with the bug, they'll just be like, "Here's my sporing body coming out of the here's the mushroom coming out of the insect. How fun!"
Pretty much
So yeah,
The
fuck
Last of
fungus.
Us is real for ants.
Mm-hmm.
And other bugs too, not just ants.
Yep.
And other
And
bugs. Ants are their main thing, but yeah,
uh-huh.
they eat those
So
and everything.
with that being said, you guys move past the
Fuck
horrifying
that door.
phantom fungus that was in there. And I will also note it is way beyond your level. The only reason it's here is because it's starving and thus weakened.
Oh,
Mm.
cool.
But
I don't want to deal with that anyway.
It doesn't
You
wanna
do
watch me
not
dance,
wanna deal with that.
It probably would like to watch you dance.
Yeah, but
it would
you-
love
into
to
death.
while it eats you.
Yeah.
Mhm.
It's,
Mm-hmm.
it's not what I'm going for.
You guys make your way back down into the armory. And pleasantly enough, it's still unoccupied on this side.
Hey, are we gonna get a map at some point?
There's no need. It's literally
Okay,
one
well,
room.
when we get into the room where the vault is, I want to do very good check. Make sure nobody's
yeah.
hiding in here.
Sure.
Yeah, are they still all the
Um,
dead bodies we left on the ground? And
Yeah.
Probably.
And they're starting to rot a little. There's a stink.
We should clean up our mess next time.
Can we feed them to the goblins?
Yeah, just shove them.
I
through
mean,
the thing.
honestly, if you put them where goblins can find them, they'll be taken. That problem will take care of itself.
I don't think
I
so.
don't
I would
know.
actually suggest that. Sorry.
As you pass by, you once more find the vault room, which looks to be nothing more than the hallway surrounding the vault, pretty much. You find the large stone door bearing the carving of a 7-pointed star, 7 round knobs, each etched with their own runes. Each protrude from a point of the central star-shaped carving. What do you do?
I have kind of a sidebar question. I thought the only thing that we got from when we snuck into the map place was that port map.
What's the what
It was
now?
on the back.
The
Yeah,
red port
it
map.
flipped it over, and it's got like pretty much the combination we need to get into
Yeah.
this vault.
Mhm.
The port map?
What?
No,
port-
it
what port map?
was a map of
of
the
the-
Rodric's Cove and environment.
Of the whole
Yeah.
area.
Yeah,
I swear
Which
that you
included
said it
the
was about the
ports.
local ports, and I was like, great. If
That
we ever
was a
take
different-
boat,
you did that too. That was a different map. That
That
was
was the map
for.
we stole from the
okay.
the one.
Okay.
place.
This
I
was the
got you.
one
I
you
got you.
got when you were trying to get the original copy that Sir Roderic had drawn.
Mm.
Okay. Gotcha. Anyway.
So I pull out the map for everyone to see.
It's
Okay.
got its little Roman numeral markings, or I'm sorry, it has tally marks, rotated in various positions.
So I guess we'll start
Do
with.
they line up?
They can if you rotate the different combinations. I would say for
guess-
this, Oh, what would this be?
I mean, do we even need to do a check? It's not that hard to rotate things.
It's more difficult to figure out, like, if you're doing this right.
Okay.
Okay.
I think this might be a
Was straight up wisdom
Thievery?
or intelligence?
intelligence. I think it'd just be a straight intelligence check, unless you have a relevant lore.
You know,
Thessalonian?
Sir Roderick even figured this out.
Sir Roderick was a very talented man.
Thessalonian? Lore?
I would say you could use Thessalonian lore here. Yeah.
Underworld?
Stealth.
Actually, yes, you could use, in this case, you could use underworld lore. Also, if you have Thieves' Cant as a language, you can just, you don't even need to roll.
Have fun, guys. I'm just gonna watch.
The most innocent one in the party.
So, Caillou and Nifix, you're kind of like, each of you kind of is trying, and something, it's not really working out.
I'm rolling like poop today.
Lorien,
I think Nifix, like, literally took it and went, spin!
and kind of, Lorien's like trying to give some direction, but also is kind of watching what you two are doing. And Lorien, as you're doing this, you kind of think this through, and you're like, wait, no, what if instead of turning that like these, like what if we just rotate the actual individual locks in this you start figuring things out a little different and kind of going back through. It does take you guys about 10 minutes to actually get the damn thing right, but you do get the damn thing right.
Woo!
I must be rolling good today.
And you
Weirdly.
hear a number of clunks, like something deep in the stone is clicking, but because it's so big, the clicks are more like you know what I mean. And then you can hear locks sliding within the stone.
Now, don't just run in and start touching everything. Remember, the sword came from here.
I would like you to know
And then
that I've read a couple books that tell you not to touch things because the lava comes out of places and I don't like it.
well, the
That's
door
good
opens on
words
its
to
own.
live by.
As Nifix is saying this, the door just stone sliding on stone pulls inward, like into the wall, just slides sideways. Takes about 10 seconds for it to fully open.
Does any lava come out?
No. It's just dark.
Ah! It's the lava
And-
golem!
In some weird kind of way, it's almost oppressive. Even those of you with dark vision
Oh,
can't see. Those of you with light sources, the light doesn't penetrate. You just see a
I've got my-
screen of dark fog in
wayfinder.
the opening.
That's
I'm like
weird.
trying to. Guys, are you?
It looks foggy, but black fog.
That's odd.
Can I use that's odd? That's odd.
That is
Like,
odd.
She literally says that, and I'm like, yeah, you're right. Do I get anything from that? What the fucking darkness spell or some shit?
Is it?
I don't know. Tell me. I'm using this ability. You tell me.
That's odd isn't gonna I've told you can't see anything odd. You can't see anything, period.
Oh, it's suspicious. Great. Okay.
That's a different ability.
Lorien's gonna take a breath and walk in.
Wait, hold on. Like, I'm gonna, like, throw a... I don't know. Is there, like, stones on the
A
ground?
pebble?
Like, can you just, like, throw
Yeah.
something in
Oh
there?
yeah. Oh
Alright.
yeah. You can. Well, it's like a 10-foot walk to pick up a little bit of rubble and just chuck it in.
Yeah, just...
Let me check something.
I don't know. What if there's, like, a giant hole and you're just, like, gonna walk into a black hole and die?
I have an idea. The door, like, one of the bodies out there, right?
Just,
I'm
like,
gonna start
shrug a body
dragging
in.
one. Yeah.
It goes in, and you hear no sound once you toss the rock in. It just.
I kind of expected that there wasn't
Nothing.
going to be any sound, but I don't know what that means.
Okay, well here, pass me a torch.
I'll
I
hand
think
you
you
a
guys were
torch.
using Lorian's
have-
compass,
I have
a
my
wayfinder. Yeah.
but I'll hand you an
that's what
unlit
yeah.
torch.
Yeah, okay, I'm gonna light a torch.
Okay.
Casting
Torch.
Mage Hand. I'm gonna have the Mage Hand cure the torch in there.
It goes in.
Can I still feel it in there?
Well,
Does
technically,
this-
you don't feel anything.
Well, I still like it's a sustained spell, so I have connection to it.
The only way to really know is to try to command your mage hand to come back out.
Okay, I'm gonna command it back out.
Comes back
Also
out,
just-
still carrying the torch, still lit.
Seems
Alright.
fine.
You guys.
I just want to
literally
remind
just-
you
Oh?
that you can attempt to identify magical effects the same way you can attempt to identify magic items.
Oh,
There is
you
a
guys
check
just
for
hear
that.
What's the
lighting.
check?
Just
Blind.
Yeah, it would be
What's-
a blind magical ability check. So you can do either Arcana, Occultism, Religion, or Nature.
okay.
Oh, I'll do occultism.
Okay, I just
If
wanted to
you
test
want.
it with my body, but I'll do this
Yeah.
instead.
Body
Uh,
testing is always better, in my opinion.
Of
Yeah,
course
First,
it
but
though-
then
is.
you might die.
Oh,
I'd like-
it's fine.
Unbelievable. Okay.
What's up?
Is anyone else rolling?
Yes.
Somebody did
Yeah,
good.
fine.
Or really bad.
Someone
Or we
really-
all like got nat ones.
I have to imagine Fixney's got something to roll here. Okay.
I think we all
So
got nat 20s.
first,
Mm.
Lorian and Fixney, you both recognize this as some kind of abjurative magic.
Okay.
It's a defensive spell of the arcane tradition.
Mm.
It's arcane magic. A wizard did this, probably.
Dang wizards.
It is also, Lorian, you can you can tell, if this was cast in Thessalonian times, this magic should have faded eons ago, which means at this point, someone made this permanent,
Oh.
which would
What does that
require probably a wish spell or a
What?
miracle. It means 10th
Wait.
level magic. Or,
Wait.
sorry, tier 10 magic.
But there's a spell called permanency.
There is, but it doesn't work on anything. It only works on specific spells.
Mm.
So,
Saya,
yeah. Did I roll 20?
inexplicably,
Shouldn't know this.
you recall. Give me one of the who was one of the elders in your caravan.
Auntie Ida.
You recall your Auntie Ida telling a tale of one of the ancient temples to Desna
Mhm.
that was especially made just for confessors.
Mm.
And to protect their secrecy, the priest had these special rooms that were called private sanctums, where they were enchanted so that no sensory stimuli, not even magical, could pierce them. Not scrying spells, not
Wow.
sound, smell, not light, anything. From
Mhm.
the outside, it just looked like an impenetrable black fog, but inside it was perfectly safe, normal, and beyond soundproof.
Oh, okay. My auntie told me about this. It's fine.
What?
You also know that mind reading does not work in the area either, but that's,
Okay, good to know. I'm gonna walk in.
Yeah, I'll just relay all that.
What?
But in in flowery-
Florian disappears into the black fog.
Let's go to the confessor fog.
And I will note, Nifix, you don't sense Lorian in there.
Lorian?
Lorian, you don't hear her. Even though
Also-
you'd only be about not even 5 feet away.
Yeah. I would like to say during one of the times that I froze, I was saying I was bringing one of the bodies
Bring
over.
your body.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So.
Yeah,
I'm
so
not
as
that
all this
strong.
was going on, just dragging it across the floor.
Yes.
Just
And-
like I
It's
picture
like-
everyone talking except Nifix, who's in the background. You just see her like hauling this thing
What
over.
are you doing with that dead body?
And just in it goes.
Now, do you do like halfway? So it's like half in and half out?
Yes.
Yeah,
And-
so
And-
as all this was going on,
I think I would be strong enough to like put it
Just
in there.
toss it.
Yeah, you could.
Not toss
you could.
it, but
it would just
not-
take you a minute. Like,
It was
yeah.
zero grace.
This
with
was
it,
going
though.
on while everyone else was like, "What is that?" And while Saya was like explaining, "Well, this is. I think this might be a, blah 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 blah."
This is like
Fun
this would
thing.
have
There's
happened
one other
before
detail.
Lorian went in.
One other detail I will note that only Fixney knows, but this you don't need to roll on. Abjuration magic can't be cast by practitioners of wrath, but wish can.
Yeah.
They were working together.
That being said, Lorian, you step through.
I trip over a body. What the?
Yeah, there's a body in there, and a little rock. But
And
inside your
Caillou will take a
wayfinder
super deep breath
illuminates.
and go after you.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
Oh,
I was
yeah,
gonna say
sure.
I immediately pick up the rock and throw it back through.
Okay.
The
Cool.
body
Probably
to the
Bounces
rock.
like right into Caillou. Rock.
Cool. I'm
And
also.
then you guys,
Is there enough
as
room
you
for
come
all
in.
of us in there?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
As you enter, you see smooth white marble lining the walls of the entire vault. It's very clean. It's very bright as the light shines off of these white stone.
Is there the wrath text on the walls still?
Oh, I'll tell you.
Okay.
The faces of the wall have been carved with spiraling lines of softly glowing runes knit.
Okay.
The chamber's floor and ceiling are likewise adorned with these ominous glowing runes. An elegant but empty sword display made of redwood stands in the center of the room. An iron chest sits against the western wall. Interestingly, everything in the chamber is covered in a fine layer of ash.
There
Okay.
was a lava
Ash.
monster in here.
I'm gonna be a little I'm gonna be a little paranoid here. I'm gonna take 2 fingers and I'm gonna sniff the ash to make sure it's actually ash and not like gunpowder.
It is ash, and it's quite cold.
Okay.
Not like weirdly cold, but more like it's room temperature.
Okay. Why is there ash here?
Something exploded.
Okay, and what burned and caused the ash?
Yeah, does it look like there's like the ash came from anywhere, or is it just on everything?
Like, is this a
Now that
person?
you mention it, it seems to have come from the central sword stand,
Oh, think of it.
as though maybe someone touched it and it triggered a kaboom.
Right.
Hmm.
Interesting.
Where are the gloves?
Wait, give me a second. Speaking of which, what items are in here?
There is the redwood sword display standing in the center of the vault, and then an iron chest against the western wall.
Just those 2 things?
That's it.
And a bunch of ash.
I'll give me a minute. I'm targeting those 2 things.
Should we leave?
You
No.
detect, it's only a minute. You detect no magic at all.
Oh. Can I look around them to make sure they're not still trapped mechanically?
Make a perception, blind perception, of course.
Might assist? I don't know. I'm good at perception.
This would be a case where you can do it yourself as
Oh,
well.
okay. I'll just.
Yeah.
I'll just look.
It's like, hey, don't touch anything. Yeah, these things might still be trapped.
Fixney, you're not seeing much. You're like, why isn't this magic? You're seeing signs that it was clearly a magic trap. Saya,
Yeah.
not only do you see old runes on the sword display that
Uh-huh.
will look like they may have triggered something like a heightened fireball spell, probably enough that it would have blown anybody the fuck up. We're talking like a 8th level casting of fireball.
Big fireball.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
The daddy ball right there.
it was triggered, but it also occurs to you that spells like Read Aura wouldn't function
Oh.
in the private sanctum.
Oh, yeah. Okay, there's probably still magic. There's still some runes. We need to be very careful because our...
You do find, I will say, that these
Oh,
runes
this-
must be manually reset, and they have
This
not
so
been.
places immune
Oh,
to
okay.
divination.
Yeah. Or something.
Yep. That's, I mean, yeah. Though I will say, both of you notice some Thessalonian, there's a Thessalonian label on the sword display.
Oh,
Fix
I can
me.
read it.
It says Baraket.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Is it carved in? Can I like braille it kind of like attitude?
Oh yeah. Oh, it absolutely is carved in, and those are Thessalonian runes for sure. It's not hard to read either. Especially considering you probably went into it expecting that to be what you'd find.
Can I do That's Odd now that I'm actually seeing the room?
Yeah, let me see. What stands out to you as odd is the absence of footprints
Oh. Maybe
in
he
the
got,
ash.
Maybe he got blasted out.
If you want, you can do a survival check to see if to test that theory, unless you have another check to test it. Or a class feature that would let you just confirm that.
No, I don't. I could switch one of my leads to this weapon. I don't know if that would count as like.
To Baraket?
Yeah. Could I?
Are you doing that?
What are your leads right now? It hasn't come up in a while, so I was curious.
One is that kid. Oh wait, did I change that one? And then the other is. Are you gonna make me grab my notebook?
I mean, this is your class features. It's pretty
I know,
important.
man. I just don't want to grab my notebook. Okay, I'll just do the survival check for now.
Okay. You're not inclined to think so. There would still be marks of in the ash of like him being here or like going up to the stand.
I gotcha.
Anyone else want to do anything here?
I mean, I
Okay.
want to know if the gloves are in the box, but like Roderic was so upset about the gloves and not having the gloves, and so I can only imagine they're in the box.
Okay, well, how
But-
about this? Moosh will open the box, but he'll do it while everybody's outside this thing, outside the vault.
No moosh.
Can fix it.
That's
I'm gonna remove that kid as a lead and switch this to Baraket as one of my leads.
Okay. And that is not going to trigger your red herring. Not that you probably expected it to.
No, I did not.
Okay, everyone fine with that?
Yeah.
Okay, don't worry, Moosh.
Hold
Okay,
on.
so
What a good moosh.
Can I just point out you can clue everyone else in to give them your bonuses?
I was gonna say I also clue you guys in. If you click that, you can see what it does. But it pretty much
weird.
you can.
Mhm. You can all drag the effect clue in onto your tokens.
We
Oh no,
don't
you
have
can't. Just
tokens.
kidding. You don't have tokens right now.
Yeah, you would be able to.
You all have a +1 circumstance bonus on checks to investigate Baraket.
Cat.
Yeah. So if Moosh is going to try something, or
Yeah, Mush
Any of you are-
will be opening the box
okay,
only
Moosh
after
just kind of
we leave.
clanks over to the box.
Only
You
after
guys are
we
all going
leave.
to leave?
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright.
You all leave now?
Yep.
I'm gonna do a barrel roll out.
Okay. That's extra. You
Well,
guys
yeah, the mist.
So let's give it a
Nobody can
minute,
see it.
and then let's go back in and check. Hope Mush
Okay.
is okay.
Yeah, I guess
You
we wouldn't have heard
guys-
anything.
step outside, and yeah, it's basically just waiting a minute.
You think he blew up?
Don't say that.
Sorry.
It's okay. Fixney's really smart. He can fix it.
That's why your name's Fixney, right?
You'd just be really mad at me.
No, that's just a coincidence.
Oh.
Yeah, otherwise her name would be Brokeny.
10 seconds.
That's fucked up.
And on that note, am I safe to assume that at the very tick of 60 seconds, Lorian just steps in?
Yeah.
Okay. She seems the sort who would just have a perfect sense of time.
Pretty much.
Just a spell for that.
Funny thing, as she's stepping in, Caillou,
Hi.
you also see a different version of Lorian just kind of stepping out, like they pass through each other. You see, as she steps out, she passes Dolan, who's sitting at the door. You can see him just sort of tinkering at the lock. You hear a rush of voices, and 100 years worth of silence, 1,000 years, 10,000 years of silence that becomes deafening. And you can hear a distant clap of thunder that shakes the vault. And of a healthy, adventurous man blasted, flying backwards out, hitting the rock wall behind and hitting the ground. He looks half dead as he crawls away, tucking something under his arm, and then the whole vision fades as you realize that the others are starting to step back into the vault.
How many years
Inside,
ago?
Thousands.
you don't know.
Who
It's
knows?
weird.
But Rodric's
When
been
these
there.
things happen, it's always a little strange for you, Caillou. Sometimes things are out of order or wrong, or people look a little different. Like the Lorian that stepped out was still wearing all of her disguise gear, all of it, to cover her. Like her face was covered, but it was also a slightly wrong color. Like it had a more maroon tint to it. And that's normal. Sometimes left-handed people are right-handed when you see them do this, or once you saw a person you'd been hanging out with for like the week, just traveling in a caravan with, looked like a troll, but otherwise was the same. Like these things happen. You've learned not to put too much stock in them, but just to take note.
Mhm.
Lorian and others, as you follow after, stepping back into the vault. You see Moosh over there with the box open, just standing idle beside it.
Does he do like a little happy like?
What does he
Oh.
do as you enter, Alvin?
They're just waiting, and then give him a pat. Good job, Mush.
Little happy crab dance?
I'll go look in the box.
Well, the first thing is there's a stench of rotting velvet.
What?
I've never
Yikes.
smelt that
Ew.
smell.
What's that
Looking
smell like?
inside, it's like old people, but it's like mothballs, but worse.
Oh,
Potent mothballs with a hint of chemical.
yum.
Caillou follows you guys back in. It just like slowly. She'd be like the last one in.
It's
And
just
a little
this
confused.
the rotted remains of what looks like it may have once been a really nice red velvet cushion or if you're Caillou, a perfectly preserved blue cushion. And sitting on this, all of you see
Wait,
a
is that legit
set.
how I see it?
Yeah.
Or are you just joking? Okay. Just
No,
wanna
I'm
make
not
sure.
joking.
Okay.
All of you see a
Josh, am I
set
right
of
now?
ornate gauntlets made of this weird greenish metal with strips of leather. And both the metal and leather bear hundreds of softly glowing Thessalonian runes.
Can I read them?
They look like they're magical runes. So they're just
Arcana
like
check,
words, words of like protect,
but also attack.
refuse, reject,
Oh.
mine, greater. And it takes you a moment to realize these are all words of envy.
Is Envy the one that does abjuration magic?
Yes.
Okay.
Harry wants to go touch it.
You touch them.
And like specifically touch the velvet around them too.
The velvet you touch just sort of disintegrates before your hands, rotting away.
Like if I
the
like look at
gauntlets-
it like on my hand, does it look like it's red or like it's blue? Now I'm just like
red.
curious. That is disorienting. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Touching the gauntlets, the leather is room temperature. The metal is cool to the touch.
Caillou,
Yes.
are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. She like wipes like the residue of the velvet off and like takes another step like back away from it.
Yeah.
All yours.
Sorry, it's not daggers.
We were looking for gauntlets, so it makes sense.
I'll take I'll take it out of the box.
And then we all blow up.
And I want to note that the metal is a very pale green. Almost like you have to really look at it to pick up the green that you're seeing.
Shall I make a crafting check to identify it, or?
But it is very light. The whole set of gauntlets, like they're as light as leather, despite being metal.
What kind of check do you want me to check?
What are you trying to do? Identify the gauntlets or just the metal?
Well, both, but I can do the metal first.
If you just want to know the metal, you can do a crafting check.
I'll do that. I've got crafting. And since Alvin's BRB, I can try to identify it.
You know precisely what this is.
I know
This is a type
precisely
of-
what this is.
It's a type of sky metal, often associated with abjuration magic. It's called
So-
Knockwool. It is one of
This
the
is made
rarer
of
types of
Knockwool.
sky metal. And it is known for having magic resistant properties.
And
And then
we
our
like
Arcana
know
check?
about the like what the sword does, right? Like all
Yeah.
of us know, or was that just one person? that
Yeah,
did?
so when
Yeah,
she touches
it would-
she doesn't get all like envious of everything, does she?
No, not at all.
Okay.
So is it Arcana
It
now?
is one of those 10-minute exploration actions
Ah,
to
okay.
attempt to identify a magic item. If you guys want, you can take 10 minutes and anybody who's participating can attempt to identify them.
Sure. Just
We
the
might
same
as well.
magic item checks. Okay. Oh,
Ar-
cool.
Arcana
we-
check?
I
that what it is?
assume we do not get the clue in bonus, but I was curious.
You do.
We do. Okay.
Wait, it's related?
Well, yeah, they're related to the sword. 'Cause Roderic was like, "I should have had the gauntlets for the sword."
Interesting. Okay.
All right, +1 bonus then.
Do we know how did Roderick die again? He drowned? With his whole family though, didn't he?
That's the story.
Mhm.
But he's always been kind of blubbery, drowned sounding.
Oh shit, I rolled it stupidly. I'm sorry.
What do you mean?
I rolled it from my sheet. I didn't hit this button.
Oh, go ahead and hit the button for me.
Yeah, 1 sec. There you go. I put my +1 in it already.
Okay.
Also, I was gonna say to Caillou, don't just randomly touch things in Thessalonian chess.
Well, she did it already, so I just straight up fucking picked him up.
Did you want to attempt the roll as well, Alvin?
Yes.
I had a feeling.
Well, I'm just berating Caillou's like, no, you don't do it. Arcana check, right? Especially Thessalonian chess.
It's on the
No.
in the chat.
You know what? I'm that one.
Well, you can roll it again blind from the chat window.
Use the chat, Elvin.
There you go.
Probably one.
Caillou is not helping, just as for the record. Caillou is actively not helping. She's just kind of sitting there, like, looking at them.
It's funny
looking
because
at the velvet and kind of like looking at Lorien and just like
you're getting a lot more from these than you usually do. Like those little weird visions that you get are pretty rare. Maybe at most like 1 or 2 a week. Almost non-stop you're seeing people wearing these. And what's weird is it's all of you guys. And you actually see Lorien and Saya in particular wearing these.
Do they look good?
And
yeah, how they look though.
You see them with a rapier hilt as they're holding them, or as they're wearing them.
Ooh.
Dang, probably looking pretty good then.
As for the rest of you, like you guys are passing them around like, what? Well, these are all envy. Maybe they and like you can't really get a vibe.
Vibe check.
Not one of you
Nothing
knows what they do, and not one of you can reattempt the check.
Goody.
What the fuck?
We rolled
Okay,
that
I want to
bad.
use a hero point to reroll.
I would not waste your hero point.
Oh, is
Can
it
I
really high?
attempt a Thessalonian roll?
What
check?
you can do a Thessalonian related lore check on this, yes. But I will say,
I'll join in
Fixney,
that.
you at least are aware that this is an artifact. Probably one of a kind.
Does anybody know what they do? I can't seem to grasp it.
Nah.
Nifix. Interesting.
After Lorien asks, just for the record, then Caillou will think about that part.
I can't. So Nifix, you can't identify like the item itself, but to you, while everyone else is like trying to figure this out and failing to just work out the magic, you're like, well, duh. Lorien said it's Knockwool. They're covered in envy runes and they were kept with the sword. Obviously, they protect you from the sword.
I say it just like that.
It's funny.
And
I
then-
presented it to you how I imagined you'd be thinking it, so that makes sense.
And also, like, secondly, and it's right at the end is also, I'm kind of hungry now.
That
I used
tracks
my brain.
That tracks with what Sir Roderic said. Didn't he say something about
Yes.
using the gauntlets?
Yeah, he did. For the sword. He should have had the
Caillou will
gauntlets.
hand you a little like piece of rations. Like here's a little snack.
I won't even grab it. I'll just nom it from your hand.
Chew.
Like a little dog.
Caillou's like not paying attention though. She does it kind of like absent-mindedly, like you said it, and she's like, yeah.
Even
sure,
as you're
whatever,
doing
like, here you
this,
go.
you're seeing Nifix with vibrant violet eyes, not milky like they are now, just perfectly normal seeing eyes, and with like a faux hawk.
Sweet.
A faux hawk.
I think at that point, like
Your
Caillou
teenage
would kind
years,
of
you know?
stand up
Yeah.
and like I feel like that would be almost dizzying, like to see all these different things like all at the same
Mhm.
time.
It's
So
just
she like
not
gets up
stopping.
and she like kind of doesn't look like she feels good and is
Yeah.
like, I need to, and she just like leaves. She just like walks out of the little room.
Saya,
Yeah, I
Saya.
will.
As
Yes.
you leave
Can-
the room,
Can you go with
Yeah.
her?
Yeah, I'll go.
as
Well,
you step
no,
out of
I'll
the
go.
room, Caillou,
It stops.
You actually pass an old man in radiant, ornate robes with this magnificent staff, and you can see he's just got that same rune from the gauntlets all over him, tattooed on his brow. You just pass him going in.
The envy man.
You walk right through him.
Weird.
Nifix wouldn't know this.
Yeah, can you
Uh,
guys
yeah.
go with her, keep an eye on her. I think
Yeah.
something she's not.
Kaya, where are you? Yeah, so.
Looks like she was gonna puke.
Are you
I'll
okay?
follow.
You look really pale.
I'm fine. It's just something about in there. I just needed to leave.
Hey,
Okay.
And it
I
has
can help
stopped
you.
now, by the way.
Sit.
Sit.
Okay. Kai will sit.
And then I'm gonna stand behind her and I'm gonna go like this. To
It
her
helps
eyes.
me.
Like you just have little gnome hands covering your eyes.
I feel like she would
Sometimes-
feel a little clammy too. Like I feel like your hands would be really cold.
A little bit. It's like not like a gross cold, just
Yeah, like a normal cold.
but it's
But
just
Kai's
like
kind of gross.
little jaunting to see all these things, and sometimes I'm glad I can't. But for others, this has got to be relaxing sometimes.
Every once in a while, it is pretty nice. And sometimes I see too much, so I understand that part.
What do you mean?
Yeah, what'd you see?
It's hard to explain. I don't really know. Honestly, it was a lot all at the same time. I don't know.
That's okay.
Can I have an example?
Like when Lorian first walked in there, I saw her like walk out at the same time, but it wasn't Lorian. It was like a different Lorian. It was wrong, and I don't know.
Do you think you see parallel universes?
I don't know.
That'd be really cool if you did.
That would. Do I have
That would be pretty
any?
neat.
Do I have any auntie stories? I don't even know what to roll for that.
Arcana
I
or
can try.
occultism?
Okay, occultism. I'm gonna go for
This
it.
is what my nana used to
That would
say.
be blind.
Yeah, yeah.
My auntie.
What do the aunties have to say?
She's so knowledgeable.
Your aunties know literally everything. Like, what the heck?
They are well traveled.
Remember
It's
when
like
we
my-
were like, you guys are rolling like, you guys always roll terrible. Remember?
We
You're
haven't
rolling great.
seen it. We haven't
We
seen
don't
any
get
of
to
these
see
good
them.
rolls.
For Knit, this is your third nat 20 of tonight.
I
Damn.
either roll really good or really bad, and today it's really good.
And you're using it all on these like knowledge checks, like not even anything that like can kill us. Like,
Right.
Yeah, no, this is good stuff though. Like this is the interesting shit that
It's true.
normally I don't get to
Mhm.
tell people.
Mm.
You've heard stories about this. Your
Oh.
people have tales of folk heroes mostly
Hmm.
who could pierce the veil of time,
Ooh.
that they could see infinite possibilities, and the ones who weren't driven mad by it learned to control it, and maybe they could affect their own time. They could stabilize their timeline to give themselves greater sanity, or flip that on its head, destabilize time and embrace possibilities that weren't meant for them.
Oh, you're special, Caillou.
what? She's still
And-
like a little nauseous. It's like, what?
You were told that for the average, those who chose to attempt to control such things, your people called them chrono skimmers,
Oh, that's cool. I was gonna call you a type.
whereas those who just tried to control it, not to give in to the chaos, but to force it under their grasp, time mages or chronomancers.
Okay.
But that's more for spellcasters.
Yeah.
Chrono skimmers are the non-spellcasteries.
Yeah, you're a chrono skimmer, I think. I've heard all kinds of stories about heroes who could bend time to their will. But you might go crazy.
It feels a little more like I'm going crazy right
In
now.
the stories, it really was. It's all about learning how to embrace it instead of like, we as mortals who are part of a timeline naturally try to reject what we're experiencing. What makes a mad person different from a chrono skimmer is the chrono skimmer learns to train their body not to reject what they're experiencing, but to either embrace it or to fix it.
Ah, don't throw up. Just give in.
To let
What?
go.
At that moment, like, Nifix, since she can't pet Cayu's hair, she's just gonna put like her head against Cayu's head, just like, I can't pet your hair right now. Like, holding, but I would.
I would like lift your hands up and be like, there you go.
Oh. When I'm talking about the chrono skimmers and chronomancers, I want to use the my little cantrip, the musical accompaniment, to make it like sound grand and special and cool.
Yeah, there's actual like ballads dedicated to this. You learned the dances. I imagine somehow Verizian heroes were one of Saya's favorite, given that you're a literal swashbuckler.
Yes. Yes, I have dances that you can't watch right now because your heads are covered and you don't feel good. But oh, I'm so excited. I want to tell your stories.
Well, I mean, I guess it's good to know that some people understand this.
If I was talking to my aunties right now, I would ask them more.
To be fair, most Verizians assume that these are fictional characters made up as an allegory.
Yeah.
I mean,
usually the story heroes, but you're right here.
I mean, obviously, chrono skimmers aren't real.
I don't know. There's lots of Saya's very superstitious at this point. She's seen so many things from the stories now that have come
That's
alive.
fair.
That's like, it's all real now.
Chrono skimmers, I guess.
Sweet. Oh, this is gonna be so cool.
Guy
By
who
the
like
way-
weekly laughs and is like, sure, Saya.
What are you guys doing with the gauntlets?
Well, they went
Lorian
outside.
still has them, I believe, yeah.
They went outside the room.
I'm in there
So-
with.
Oh, you guys are gonna have your secret conference.
while we're alone, actually, Lorian's gonna look at Fixney. Fixney?
What? I'm not putting that on. That's not cool.
Fixney?
What?
Did you see my face?
Huh?
Did you see my face?
Yeah. Why?
Does that mean anything to you?
Did you steal it?
This face?
Yeah, I just cut it off someone while I was like walking in.
Lorian, new 52.
I wouldn't say that, but if you don't mind, can you keep it from the others?
Not my problem as long as you're not stealing anybody else's. Fixing has a very serious face.
Wait, what is Fix? Did he like put the Knockwell in like between her and him? Like,
No.
No,
my
I
face is
have it.
protected by Knockwell.
I think
He's
he
short,
mentioned
he can
not
get in the
wanting
way.
anything to do with the Knockwell.
Yeah.
No,
no.
I meant like get in between, thinking it's gonna save him.
I'm not a face stealer. I just don't want the others to know
Okay.
what I look like.
Okay.
And I guess you've already answered my next question. And she's gonna put the gauntlets on.
I'm gonna bring them to your character.
Oh.
They are now
The
On your
vision
character.
becomes real.
Is it stuck there?
Yeah, can you take it? Well, I'm not there.
I'm
Did
like, I like it to pull out my notes and like put it on. So is it stuck there?
Did you put them on me?
No.
I mean,
I thought you
You
picked it up.
can for yourself. They're on your character sheet in your inventory.
There,
Under
that's what I'm
equipment.
asking. They're in there. I don't see
Under
them.
equipment. Unusual ornate gauntlets.
Oh, okay. What can I do with this? Do I feel?
You should be
anything?
able to put it on. See the little armor icon?
Oh, okay.
You click it and you put it on the
I
Warren.
clicked. It's not hello, help. It's not letting me.
Help.
Can you
Help.
not equip
because you already
some-
have it worn.
No, it should be blue, shouldn't it? If it's worn,
Blue means worn.
it's gray.
Oh, because it's not identified.
I don't care
Yeah.
about that. I'm putting them on.
That's fine. You're just
Okay.
gonna have to be aware that you have them on.
Do I feel anything?
Are you
I'll
able to
take
take
it.
it off again?
I'll take it off.
Okay. They come off.
I put it back on.
Are you invested in it?
You can only invest an item that you have identified.
Identified? Ah.
And we can't identify them anymore.
Also, though, you aren't sure if they need to be invested.
The best way to find out how they work is to use them, and you
Actually,
didn't seem
I'm
to
sorry.
want to.
No, it says putting them on, you immediately identify them.
Oh,
Oh.
sweet.
Fucking identify them for me.
And the rune magic upon them teaches you how to use them.
Okay.
Kind of cool.
Mhm.
I still can't wear them. Interesting.
That's because they do not require attunement or not
Oh!
attunement, investment.
Okay, let me check this out.
So you see, Fixney, you see Lorian like kind of like something's going on in her head, something very intense. I leave it to your discretion if you'd know that that's kind of how Thessalonian artifacts work, that they impart a great deal of magic upon their wielder.
Does it steal your face?
I think we'd be more worried about stealing her mind.
That's true. But we don't know she did this.
Mm-hmm.
I look at Fixney. This is definitely not something you should wear. Or any spellcaster, for that matter.
Well, yes, it's not cool. I cast things with my hands.
I don't know what that means.
That would not be
I don't know
good.
what that means either.
That's not good.
She identified it earlier. She told you.
Yeah, but I don't know what it means to be made of Knockwell.
Yeah.
Well,
know.
I mean, she said what Knockbull is.
Magical
Anti-magic.
properties.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay, that makes sense,
So
I guess.
basically, no magic if I wear it.
Okay.
It's not.
Or
It's not that
maybe
bad. But
Really,
you have
really
to
hard
make
to
a
cast
check.
magic.
Flat check.
Are we ready to go?
Yeah, just like, okay, I follow you. I'm just putting notes.
Watching me while you take notes. Okay, I'll walk out.
You were a new test subject for him.
Oh.
Actually, yeah, it's like subject L,
I'll show them the
Thessalonian
gauntlet.
artifact.
Oh.
No
Whoa, that
detrimental
looks so
effects.
cool.
Oh. Looks good, girl.
Asko caught that
Doesn't
one.
seem to have any negative effects. I can take it off and on.
Now you just need to get Barracat.
Yes, whoever's going to grab Barracat should be wearing this for sure.
Well, I can
And it
suplex her.
shouldn't be a magic user at all.
Don't.
I love that Lorian has no questions for Caillou. Like, how did Caillou know? Caillou wasn't even in there.
I take my own notes inside my head.
What do
If
you
you
guys do now?
actually, we should make a plan on how we get the sword. Maybe you could suplex and grapple her, hold her down, and I can grab the sword, and Fixney could hold the thing open he found, and we could put it in there.
That sounds like a great plan, and I see nothing wrong with it. And if they're uncooperative, I'll burn the house down.
I don't think we should do that.
So Saya definitely got a little bit withdrawn when thinking back on that. But when you say burn the house down, she's just like, yes.
I
let's
mean,
burn it."
I kind of wanted to burn down that place. It felt very culty.
Oh no, I just want to get that like forgotten heart thing. Can I put it?
Oh, yeah, her ex-boyfriend.
We should put it. We should. Oh yeah, her ex-boyfriend. We should put it in a jar, Saya. Do you think we can catch it and put it in a jar, or do you think it can teleport?
Can we? I don't think it talked about teleporting. Just its little. Yeah, I mostly just want to stick it on her after we catch it, though. I think she deserves it.
Do we have a plan?
Yeah.
Yeah, we got jars, right?
I can get one.
Wait, what are you gonna do with a jar?
We're putting the heart thing in it.
Thing that I thought was fixie, but it wasn't at the same time.
Yeah, it's like a heart with the ribs, and it goes.
Don't you think we
and
should
it's her ex-boyfriend?
kill it?
But why would we kill it when I can put it in a jar and
Yeah, we could catch it.
use it
You
for
think
later?
you can contain it in a jar?
I
Yes.
still don't know what you're talking about.
Like, I just want to catch it to give it to the lady so that her ex-boyfriend can kill her.
I think the sword should be our priority.
Yeah, but this is a side mission.
Maybe
Like
we
the
can
5 others
handle
we
that afterwards.
Okay. Saya,
Caillou?
I'm gonna need to talk to you in private.
I
Huh?
think it's a great plan.
Caillou, are you feeling well enough to travel?
I'm feeling better, yeah.
Good.
She's very
So,
special.
Lorian, have you ever been here before? Like, not with us, like, another time?
Why do you ask that?
Just curious. I don't know. I don't know how to explain it. I thought I saw.
She's a cross skimmer.
I'm doing some checks on that.
You what?
You what?
Go ahead.
What kind of check am I rolling here?
You would do any of the magical knowledge skills.
Fixin' is gonna like go up into your face. Are you really?
My face.
You've been to the Penny Dreadfuls before.
Me?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Chrono Skimmer is like everybody's favorite horror
I'm
drama
like a
to riff on.
superhero.
People love to like the local theaters put on their silly performance
I
or
have a question.
productions on like this person who sees the fate they weren't meant to see, and then
Okay, but so since
Not-
Caillou
it's
is
nonsense.
essentially a superhero, can she have Verizia's ass? A la Chris Evans.
I think
You know,
Saya
Chris
has
Evans.
that, doesn't she?
Saya's not a superhero, okay?
That's
Saya-
Hey, but she's probably got a
Okay.
nice ass.
Oh,
She does.
I mean, probably.
Where you
Do you
going?
know, it gives me
Come
so
back.
much pride.
Let's go.
It just gives me so much pride that this is it. I feel accomplished for the evening. Should we take a break? It's about break time.
think we broke Askell.
No, we need to finish our conversation.
He's so disappointed in us.
I came back, but I'm very disappointed in you.
So, did you see something?
I don't really know what I saw, but it looked like you, but it was like a different you, and it was.
What do you mean? What did it look like?
I already forgot the colors that Askel said, but
It's
like
purple.
Maroon.
Oh, maroon.
maroon. Yeah, I don't know. It's you. I don't know. It just looked more maroon, like just a different.
But with the
Just like
same
you.
clothing?
Yeah, very similar.
Oh. Well, that sounds like crazy talk, and I've heard of chronomancers before, but
No, Chrono Skimmer.
chrono skimmers, whatever. Don't think
Okay.
that's.
Is it just
I don't
your
think that's
eyes? Can you
real,
still
is
see
it?
No,
your
she's
eyes? Take it
totally
out.
lying.
Can I see if she's lying?
Make an insight.
Ooh.
Do I need to roll
Lying.
something?
No, this would
I
be
don't-
against your
Wait, is there insight?
deception DC.
I don't know what I'm looking for.
I don't
What
think
is
insight's a
insight?
check in Pathfinder.
Or not in. I'm sorry. Insight is an action. Or sense motive. It's perception. It's a blind perception against Lorian's deception DC.
It's not like a button that I have, right? It's just.
It's just perception. Or there may be a skill action for it.
I'm not seeing one. Doesn't mean it's not there, but I don't.
Sense motive or whatever.
I don't see it. I feel like I should have that, but I don't. So anyway.
Let me take a quick peek. You don't think you're not inclined to think Lorien is lying, though you do get a sense of general disbelief or almost dismissal of the concept.
Yeah, like she's obfuscating, like not necessarily lying, but like I was like, "Have you been here before?" And she was like, "Why do you ask?" And I gave an answer, and she was like, "Well, that's dumb."
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
It's
like,
almost
it's not like she like
she's
lied,
not taking
it's
you
just that
very
she was
seriously. More like, okay, Caillou. Right.
Meanwhile, Fixie's like examining her. Do you feel nauseous? Well,
I don't feel as nauseous as I did.
When I cast the spell on you back then during the goblin fight, did you feel nauseous after it hit you?
That is a good question. I don't think so.
Interesting. Fixie pulls out another book, puts down your name on it, and scribbles some runes. Okay.
That reminds me.
Wait, if they're Thessalonian, I can read them. What are you writing?
It was like Subject C. Possible temporal anomaly.
Wait, Caillou,
Yes.
did you see anything with me?
Yeah. I think I might have seen your face before you were blind. Your eyes were
Oh.
very vibrant and they looked very different. But it was only for like a second.
What color were they?
Violet. Very bright violet.
I look at Nifix. Is that what they looked like?
Yeah.
She kind of looks at Caillou.
And my purple hair too. And I start petting my white hair that I still think is purple.
Well, she's blind, so I'm not going to raise a fuss about it.
I would say your hair's not all the way white yet. It's getting
No.
there though.
I have to fix the thingy for it.
It's
Now that I know how.
mostly white. It's just it's in the process of you could say bleaching.
Oh,
You could say that.
I hope you're
So-
not saying that.
Caillou, I noticed you cast something, and I didn't know you were a caster when we first met.
Why do I feel like as everyone's looking at Caillou's turning to look past her like
Caillou, it's your
Who are
turn
we
for
talking to?
uncomfortable questions.
Who are we
Well, I wasn't going to ask now, but now seems like the appropriate time.
Caster is not quite the right word. I just have a little bit of magic, I guess, but it's
I'm
not.
magic.
It's not on
A
the same
little
level as
bit?
Fixie or anything.
Why do I feel like Fixney just added a subheader to his notes on Caillou?
I forgot what you cast in that other fight.
I have cast Shield,
Okay.
and
You cast
I have
Bane,
cast-
didn't you?
Mm-mm.
Wasn't Bane.
Bless.
It's Daze.
Oh, days.
Oh,
okay.
days. So, if it's not like Fixney's magic, what's it like?
I would note that in both castings there was no verbal component. No runes, not even any fancy gestures. She just sort of And then it happened.
Ooh.
I don't think Kelso knows enough to be able to actually explain.
That's I mean, to
anything.
be honest, I don't think Caillou would know any more in that regard, would she?
I don't think so.
Just sort of happens.
Yeah,
You think really hard about something and then it happens.
it just happens sometimes. I don't know.
She's a chrono skimmer. Saya's
gonna
not letting
lean
this
over.
go. I hope you know that.
Well, if that is the case, I'd like to see more evidence of it.
I don't do it on purpose. Or on command, or
So your
ever.
abilities are out of your control?
I
Sounds a little
don't
harsh.
even necessarily I would call them abilities.
She's a blossoming chrono skimmer. She's not actually.
What would you
all the
call
way
that?
I don't know. It's not an
You have a-
explanation.
It's an ability to see through time. Or whatever it is.
Or whatever it is. I don't know. I just have I've never met anyone that understands.
pull out
it.
my
This is the
journal
first
here
time.
and make some notes.
I'm absolutely musical accompanying again because I'm just so
Everyone's
excited.
just like drawing
like-
them out.
Honestly, it sounds like Saya might know more than I do.
I'm so excited for this. It dances to chrono skimmers.
Anyway. So are we heading back to get the sword down? Or...
We gotta take care of the trail gaunt. Also, I forgot, I'm still exhausted, I think, for 24 hours, so I'm just
Yup.
like, I've been like, she's a chronomancer.
So do you know
Excited but breathless.
Do you know a way to take care of them?
Well, we probably should warn the guards that, we might have to burn down the place.
The tree?
What?
What?
No, not
no.
the 3. I meant the
manor?
church.
What? The church is not.
Well, not that church. The house of...
Fixney, we're not gonna burn anything down, or we're gonna get kicked out of town.
That's why we have to warn them first.
We are gonna take care of the trail gaunt, right?
It is a trove of information. It should not be burned.
Well, we got most of the good trove information in your bag.
You don't know that. You didn't go through everything.
I went through most of everything.
There are a lot
And
of
besides, you would rob the knowledge from others.
I mean, we can set up a new library.
Do you have money for this?
Our family does, probably. Maybe not much, but we have money.
Okay, so we're gonna shelve burning down the place.
Okay, you are becoming a party pooper.
Shelve it where? So, yes, we're gonna do it, but not yet.
Only...
We're gonna put it on the shelf of stupid ideas that we're not going to do.
Look!
Okay, so while they're all
I'm pretty
bickering,
sure-
Caillou is gonna get up and kind of like dust herself
I'm
off
pretty
when she's sitting
sure
on the ground
towns-
and like close the vault again.
Not like having
It
mind-controlled
grinds shut.
cults. In their back... That's not even their backyard, within city limits.
Either
Okay,
way, I think
so
we're
you-
probably done here.
You get the people out. Yes, let's go.
Wait,
As you
Wait.
guys... Oh,
sorry, I just reconnected. Okay. Before she closes it, can Nifix run in there, leave something behind, and then come back out?
yes.
I have a lot
Okay.
of questions as well.
I'll message you what it is.
Well, I mean, for our audiences.
Oh, yeah. Okay, well, for our audience's thing,
You taking a poop?
No, but that's a good idea. But she takes too long, right? She can't get comfortable, or everything's too tight.
Gas her up.
No, Nifix is gonna go inside, get out a little piece of parchment paper. In Thessalonian, she's gonna write, "Ha ha, losers." and then write a big draw one of these. Signed the mercenaries.
Oh no, that's their new name. The mercenaries.
Yeah,
If that
mercenaries
becomes
get
your party
paid.
name, I will never forgive you. I also cannot imagine a better pose for Ava to freeze on.
I know, it was beautiful.
What was the pose? I just come back.
I honestly,
It was you with the drink. You were going like that.
Someone-
basically.
someone should go back, get a screen grab of that, and turn that into an emote.
Yeah, we're about 2
Honestly.
hours in.
Well, we're about to take our break because I was gonna
Oh, I
say, as
see
you
it.
guys, that needs to be an emote. Someone make that happen. As you guys are leaving the stone house, heading back into the Churlwood, we're gonna pause here and take a brief break. This is for some hydration. Chat, you should do that too. And stretching the old legs. Chat, you should do that too. Maybe grabbing a snack. Chat, you know the drill. We'll be back in just a couple of minutes. See ya shortly. She did the countdown! Yay! Welcome back, everybody.
And it wasn't
Chad, do you want
recorded,
some
so you'll
cantaloupe?
never know.
Yeah, guys, cantaloupe.
No, thank you.
There you go.
I'll take
Okay.
that. You get that
Okay.
here. Just do it.
Sorry, I'm the reason we're late. I was cutting cantaloupe.
On that happy note, speaking of cantaloupe, the road takes you back through a certain clearing with a dead oak.
Yeah, what do we do with it now?
Stare
Now
at it.
that's for you guys to decide. But you know what? This means
We can be on a map page.
Oh,
Map page. Map page.
and
Map page.
birds. I was excited about the
Fancy.
birds. You guys just care about your map page. Fine, have your map page.
We have spent 2 hours on the exact same screen.
We need variety, sir.
I'm sorry.
Whew,
So
That
you're
was-
making your way back.
it was
and
a
it's,
long walk.
At this
You
point,
okay?
Is that long?
Oh,
it's
no.
about 2:30 in the afternoon.
Game
well-
is paused.
Okay, yes.
Just saying.
Saya, I don't really know how to handle this. Do you have some sort of idea?
I mean, it started
Well-
when I got, grabbed. Oh, you mean this? Sorry. No, evil.
What did you think I was talking about?
My tiredness.
Oh,
Her exhaustion.
I know where
With
that's
us?
from.
I know where that came
She's
from.
just mad at us.
Well,
Bro,
let me
y'all
just
are
hear
tiring.
stories about crowns.
So tiring.
No,
mean,
I just know this is scary, spooky, and we need to take care of it. I don't know how.
Okay.
We
What
still
can we do
have
check-wise
our
to find
holy
out how
water.
to get rid of this guy?
Recall knowledge. That would be religion.
Okay.
I
think
cannot do that.
I will try. I don't remember if I. Well, I think I tried before. Can I roll again, or I don't know how the.
It
It's been
depends.
a day or two, hasn't it?
If you failed, you cannot roll again.
I don't know if I failed or passed. I thought I failed because you just told me I was
Someone-
like, scared of it. but-
Someone passed. Someone passed, because that's why we know it's a trail gone.
Yeah, I didn't think I passed. But
I think Nifix did.
Mm-mm. It was Saya.
Oh, okay.
I did something with it. I don't remember.
Saya
My religion
Uh,
is
was.
literally a 1, so it was probably not Caillou.
I mean, I might have passed.
Lorian, am I to understand that you're going to use keen recollection to attempt an untrained religion check?
Yes.
Cool.
Well, there's the recall
I don't-
knowledge button right
How
there.
do you?
It's a skill action. There should be a recall knowledge skill button.
Is
Assuming
it
you
not
got your
just the
skill
one
action.
that's in chat?
It is not, unfortunately.
Oh.
Oh, well, that's dumb.
I agree.
Dumb.
Yeah, it's on
It's
Man
because
page.
these come from different.
Well, it's not giving me my +4 instead of +0. So
Okay. So
That's all.
start with the roll, and I will account for.
because it says it should our level's 4, right?
Right. Okay.
So,
So, with regards trail gaunts, you know that they don't really have any weaknesses other than well-maintained roads.
There's
Okay.
the 2 or 3 dead guard bodies like in front of this tree, right?
Yes.
Okay.
You do know that as an undead, they have negative healing, which basically means they're healed by void damage and harmed by vitality.
But that's not official yet, the new names?
As of the release of Rage of Elements, yes.
Okay. Yeah, okay, maybe terms.
Vitality and what?
Void, which I
Oh,
actually
right.
really like.
I like the void one. I can get behind that, but vitality, I just
To be fair, it's pretty
doesn't
hard to
fit.
replace positive. It's hard to
Yeah.
imagine something to replace that with. I give them credit that they found something, because I don't think I could have even come up with vitality.
So, I suppose we need to take these bodies back to town or burn them. I don't really know much about.
Well, they're not the trail gaunt, are they? I don't remember. Is it the
What you had
No, I think
previously
I think the Trogon uses them.
what you'd previously determined is that if those bodies are not buried in plain sight of a well-maintained road, they will rise as trail gaunts themselves,
Okay.
which can be done in Roderick's Cove. You just have to let Audrani know so
Yeah.
she can make sure.
Mm-hmm.
But of
Interesting.
course,
find
to
the right
recover the
plots.
bodies, you'd have to
Fight the
step
trail
off the
gaunt?
road,
I step
or
off
at
the
least
road.
deal with it.
Oh.
Step it off.
Oh,
I step
okay.
off.
Lorian's doing it.
Lorian, when you step off the road,
Come at me.
Are you
at
still wearing your
first
cool
there's
gloves?
nothing.
Yeah.
And then something
there's everything.
changes. No, not that one. Not that one. That
We
one.
needed them to come out, right?
You begin to hear something. Whispers, distant moans of pain,
Ooh.
the sound of tearing flesh.
Gross.
Could they be less gross about it?
And then blood sort of bursts out of the tree trunk as though it just had a sudden someone just cut into it deeply. Blood just kind of spurts out across the grass. And as it does, you hear as something tears free of the tree. And at this point, I'm gonna need everyone to roll initiative.
Okay, guys.
Unfortunately,
Flamethrowing the tree.
this is perception for everybody because no one was hidden and nobody was attempting a different form of.
It's the same as like stealth. Whatever.
I think I'd be a little bit closer.
These
like,
birds
right
are
behind her,
lovely.
though.
Oh boy. I'm freaking out back here.
Do we have the initiative thing open yet?
Mm-hmm. You did not roll on it though,
Oh, there it is.
and nor did Caillou.
I know, hang
What?
on, I have a thing for this. I'm reading.
Oh.
Oh, I know exactly what you're doing. Okay. Basically, you have a choice. Are we going to be drinking from cup A or drinking from cup B?
I actually have 3. I have 3 things I can do.
What's the third one?
Do nothing, basically.
Oh.
Normally.
Um,
Roll normally.
Technically, it's a choice, though, to be fair.
Mhm. It is. That is true. Are you gonna act upon this?
I don't know. Hang on. I wasn't prepared to make this decision literally right this second.
Are you
And in that case, I would say just roll normally and
nothing.
treat it as you're still
Solid.
you haven't.
We're learning. Hey, I go first though.
All right. Do you?
I go first. Not first, before the ghost.
What? Do
Because
you have
tied.
an ability for that?
Yeah, literally the one I was just talking about. It says, additionally, if your initiative roll result is tied with an opponent's initiative roll, you go first.
Okay, good enough for me.
Yay.
In that case, Lorien, you see this, and if you hover over it, actually, what am I doing?
I don't know. What are you
know.
doing?
There you go.
Ugh.
Ooh.
I hate that. Thank you.
I like its
You
feet.
see it as it
Do you?
begins to just sort of glide out of the tree. Its legs are just like demolished, just dangling beneath its body, twisted, ruined.
Does it float? Or is it walking on
It's-
those
Do they-
stumpies?
It's
Do they float?
it's not actually floating. It's like sort of shambling, but right through the ground, giving it the effect of like it's gliding. Or I guess that that. It's just sort of gliding through the ground, its legs twisted and bloody and ruined. What do you do, Lorien?
I got my crossbow out. Can you guess what I'm gonna do?
Forget to target it? Oh,
Ding.
think.
Ding.
Think.
Ding.
Think.
All
I'm right.
right.
Ding.
That
All
was
right, let's
me
see
when
what you got.
Here is my d20 roll. That's pretty good. I'm gonna shoot it with my crossbow.
All right, shoot it with your crossbow.
Devise a stratagem is selected.
Uh-huh.
So, hold on. Let
Oop.
me. God damn it. Just fucking load it.
Mood.
Okay, here is this crossbow. I mean, it's a 16 on the
So-
die. Was 26 a critical hit? It would be
No.
26, 16 plus 10. Okay. So here's the damage. And
Okay,
it's got the strategic strike on there, so it's 7.
it does. Okay, so your bolt fires into it, and it lets out of pain.
And my second action is to move the fuck away from it.
I love that Lorien
Okay.
went in and was like, "Hello, good morning, bye."
Phew, bye!
I note you ran across the road from it.
I sure did.
Okay,
Is that a problem?
only for it. Fixney.
I wasn't done, you jerk!
Oh, I'm sorry, not Fixney.
I'm gonna use my second action.
Third action.
My third action. To...
Wait, is your thinky thing not an action?
No, it's not.
Oh, okay.
Okay, go ahead and do your intimidation check there.
I love that, man. That's great. So pretty much I say, you've got nothing left. Just go to the afterlife in peace, or we're gonna rip you to shreds. What's left of you? I failed.
Is its response. Really horrible.
What's its response?
You heard
He
me.
just stares at you.
Oh, okay. Fair
Fixney.
enough.
I'm gonna hold on
You-
the hand with my ring on
Do you
it.
have battle music going?
No, I have
Oh, okay.
horror music going.
Oh, I can't hear
And
it.
you said dream
Oh, there.
haunted object.
I still hear birds.
I do too. I had to
I don't.
turn up the haunted.
And I'm casting Horizon Thunder Spear.
Ooh, okay. How many actions?
3 actions.
Okay.
And roll.
The ball just begins forming as Fixney is
Oh,
casting this. It gets
Okay.
bigger and bigger in his hands, beginning to swell and like pull in energy and some of the falling leaves
Okay.
around him.
Is that? That's not right.
Before, yes, it is because I'm just gonna hit double,
Oh.
and then it launches, crashing right into this thing. Is what I'd like to say. Except I'm gonna use a villain point to make you re-roll that.
Oh.
Oh, no! No!
You son of a bitch!
We've done
No.
spells
Actually,
and
no. I
true.
said I wouldn't do that on nat 20s.
Oh, you did?
I said I wouldn't. Yes, I did. I promised I wouldn't do that on natural 20s.
We don't get very many
You,
of them.
you mean murder? Not there.
All right. So as this orb just launches from Thixney, it actually kind of launches him backward a little bit as it fires, hitting this.
Hopefully Cyan ducks.
Hitting this very much solid, not incorporeal undead, and blasting it back against the tree.
And then Fixney's like his skin is crackling with electricity, static, and that's his turn.
Is there an effect you can add to yourself for that, or is that just a thing to? I guess it's a thing to be aware of. On a critical success, the target takes double damage and is dazzled for 1 round.
Oh,
Okay. Good turn, Fixney. Caillou, what do you do?
Well, Caillou saw that it took physical damage, so she's gonna grab some daggers. I'm not gonna cross the road though, because F that noise.
You sure?
Yeah, 100%.
Okay.
Actually, she might take a step back here in a second and just like fully be on the other side of the road, but is what it is. So, I'm gonna do quick draw. I think that's what it's called. Is it not? Quick
That is.
draw.
Mm-hmm.
Can I do quick draw and flurry at the same time? I can't remember.
I think that's a melee thing.
Hit. Send both to chat for me. I gotta
Oh,
look
I
at
have to. It has to be my hunted prey. I think is the thing.
Yeah.
Or is it hunted shot?
Pretty much everything requires you to declare your prey. Nearly
Right.
all of your features.
This one. I actually mean
So
hunted
yeah,
shot. Ignore
flurry works with quick draw. Hunted shot would not work with quick draw. That is a different thing.
Oh, I was
Though
thinking
you can do
flurry.
both in the same turn, but because hunted shot has the flourish trait, if you hover over it, it'll tell you what that means. You can only use 1 flourish ability per turn.
I see.
But quick draw says that you make a strike with the weapon, which means it's a strike, not a hunted shot, not anything else. It's just a strike. So quick draw is the type of attack.
Okay, so
You
I could do
a
like quick draw and attack,
then
and
a
then
hunted shot. Yes.
okay. I wouldn't be able to do that though if I didn't have it. I'd have to have 2, right? Wouldn't I?
Pretty much. So what you
Okay.
could do is like
at this.
action hunt prey, action draw dagger, and then quick draw, and then next turn start unloading with hunted shot.
How do I? There we go. It's like do the thing. Okay. That's my prey. That's my prey now.
Okay.
So that's 1, and then we're gonna do the quick draw, and so I'll just do quick draw and throw this little guy. We're gonna do it again. We're gonna do it better. I hope.
Is this supposed to be blind?
No.
Okay.
Oh, no, it's a strike. It's a normal strike.
It's just not appearing in chat for some reason.
It's
that's
showing as blind. Like when you roll it, it's question marks.
That's weird because it's showing for mine.
And for me, I'm seeing just nothing at all.
Or did you do private?
Okay. No.
You
I
do
hit the
person.
button. Oh, it is self roll. Why was it on that? I've never. ever
Oh,
used
that's
that.
why. Self
I've
roll.
never ever used that. Why was it
I
even on
told
that?
you it happens. Sometimes it just switches.
That's so weird.
That is really weird. I never actually
Okay.
believed Alvin. Now I do.
I promise I did. Like I didn't change anything. I've never used self roll, and I don't.
That's hurtful.
I don't know why it would be on there.
There.
Do I need to roll it
All right.
again? I have a 22. I
I'm a-
used a hero point on it.
You used a hero point? Okay, good to
I
know.
did.
Let me deduct that.
Hurtful.
Okay. No, you don't have to do it again, but you do have to roll damage.
Okay, if I hit the damage button, is it also self roll? Looks like probably.
Yep.
Yep.
It's just a
So
one.
unfortunately,
Do I have to do the whole
just
thing
make
again?
you can keep the 22, but roll it over again, and we'll just ignore whatever you get, and then you roll damage from
Okay.
the new one.
Okay. So why are you just why is it autoing to self roll? That's so stupid. Okay, for real? Anyway.
You're ignoring that, so just hit damage. Beautiful.
Did that actually roll?
No.
Can you guys see that one?
No.
What
It's
the
still on
fuck?
self roll. You gotta change it to public roll.
Okay, but like it doesn't give me the option when I hit damage. I hit damage and it just rolls it. Like it's
No,
not.
no. In chat, like see below, like
Oh.
there's
okay.
like a drop down.
Okay.
There you go.
God, that's so stupid. Okay, sorry. I don't know what the hell happened. That's weird.
All right. So that did hit. Does Hunt Prey? That doesn't do anything for your damage. Okay, but yeah, your dagger goes right into it. Doesn't seem overly effective.
Oh yeah, I have one more thing. Sorry.
You have one more action. Yep.
And then I'm just gonna step like over here. You guys did this one.
Okay. In that case, my turn. It's going to shamble away from the tree, just continuing to wail, and you see like strips of skin and bone being left behind as it drags its legs through the ground. It's going to use its second action to move another 10 feet, right up to the edge of the road, continuing to moan. But as it's walking this time, it begins to sink into the ground until it's completely underground and now undetected.
Oh, that's
I don't
not
like
good.
that.
Did
And for
anybody
its third action,
knew we could do that?
I believe none of you determined that it could do that. But, and this you'll be really tickled about, Caillou and Lorien, you can still hear its agonized muttering, even from underground, as it goes under the road.
I don't like that it can do that.
No?
I feel like it shouldn't be able to do that.
I feel like that's wrong.
I
Hey,
was
you both
supposed to
succeeded.
roll now, right? Okay.
Yeah. Both of you were supposed to roll. Oh no, that was supposed to be on your at the start of your turn. but
Okay,
whatever,
well,
you
I'm
can
gonna
keep
save
it.
that for the start of my turn.
So both of you, well, okay. Yeah, but it is currently, you don't really know where it is, except from the hearing. Saya.
Yeah, so my whole turn was just my usual is gonna dance for it and all that other cool stuff.
Out the window.
Out the window. I have no idea where it is.
Try
Isn't
again.
burrowing bullshit?
Ugh.
How much you want to bet by level 20 Nifix is able to burrow? I'm calling it now. That
Burn
just
the
seems like a thing.
tree! Burn the tree! Nifix is calling. Burn the tree.
No, I don't think we need to burn the tree yet. So I guess, am I within 30 feet of all you?
I think so.
So you'd be right there, actually. So
Uh,
yeah, only just.
Cool. That's good enough. You guys can do it. Mwah. Infectious enthusiasm.
Okay.
And so I definitely shout that so you look at me so that you can see me casting the spell. I'm not sure if I wanted to do attack rolls or will saves. Was that just a will save that you rolled? For
Fortitude.
Or fortitude, okay. Let's do attack rolls. So you can all drag
That,
the
yep.
infectious enthusiasm to your sheet, and if you what was it? You have to use a reaction to do it? I don't remember. It was within 30 feet. You can take an action with a concentrate to use that bonus if you want. Just gives you a +1.
Oh, also, I believe this says it can only be one ally.
Oh, I thought it was all. Oh, an ally. I thought that was just saying.
Yeah, it has to be both within 30 feet and an ally.
Oh, I thought it was all allies.
That would be a really fucking great cantrip, though.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you already have to use an action to do it, so I figured. Okay. Well,
Who do you want to give that to?
I will give a +1. I was gonna say to Nifix, but I don't know if you can see it. Although I guess it doesn't matter.
I can see, just not with my eyes.
Okay, yeah, Nifix, you can have that +1. You'd have to use an action to get it, but you get the infectious enthusiasm. And then I'm just gonna do a perform check, but I don't know if she can see me.
Ava, don't forget to put that on your token, by the way.
Okay. I don't know how to put it on my token. I dragged it over already, but it's not working.
Spell effect? What?
Maybe because someone else put it on?
Oh, it opens a drop down when you do, and then you have to select which one.
Yeah, the attack one.
Oh.
I guess I need to do it to myself too. I'll just do a perform, and I don't know if I don't know if she can see anyway. Is it even worth rolling?
Probably. Well, I leave that to your discretion. I mean, I guess you're doing it either way.
I'm doing it either way.
You don't need to roll the die.
Yeah. Just in case. Performing.
Okay. Nifix, who is now feeling Saya's enthusiasm.
I think she's happy that I'm about to rocket launch this tree into oblivion.
I will note for you,
Burn the
it is
tree.
not undetected, it is hidden.
Careful.
You know that it's at the center of that aura.
It's below you, Lorian.
I know. Thanks, though.
Okay. And then I am going to pull out my...
By the way, is that the point out action?
I was just talking.
So you're not using the point out?
No,
Well,
I'm not doing the action.
I would say you have to. Because you are literally saying where it is. I think that almost has to.
Yeah, but I already knew it was there.
No, this has a mechanical effect. It changes it from undetected to hidden.
If she doesn't want to give me the
But
mechanical
it's what
effect,
she said.
It's fine.
It's not about
Yeah,
the
it's
mechanical
fine,
effect.
it's fine.
What she did.
We don't need to argue. It's okay.
I want to argue.
Jesus Christ. Can I just pull out my fucking flamethrower, please?
Yes, that's an action.
I don't see
I believe
it
it's
on-
already loaded.
Yeah, you loaded it when,
Mm-hmm.
but I don't see it on my...
I remember.
I don't see it on my strikes thing, so I'm a little confused. I'm sorry.
Whoa,
so-
why do you have, like, a bajillion, zillion...
I was
infectious-
gonna get rid of it, don't worry. It's because I tried opening it like 6 times, and then I opened my
Oh.
character sheet and it was there, and I thought it wasn't going, but it's because I opened it so many times. Okay, go.
I got you, fam. Hang on.
I already
got
got
you.
rid of all of them.
No, not that. Oh, because the alchemist flamethrower is not a weapon. It's an equipment.
Okay.
So what you have is a special 2-action fire. If it's loaded, you use 2 actions and
Fire.
it fires.
Okay. From where I'm standing, because I don't want to set the whole forest on fire.
But also, you only have 1 action remaining.
That's fine. I'm loading up, man.
Okay.
I'm kind of small and this thing's big and I gotta aim, so I'm getting back on the road because I don't think I would have ever left to begin with.
Actually, it was only half loaded, so you did need that 3rd action.
What?
Because you have to load 2 alchemist fires into it for it to fire.
I thought you would have.
So I didn't know that at the time, and I only used 1 action when she was loading it, which means she didn't finish the job.
Why wouldn't she finish the job though? That's a you issue.
It is, but okay. Well, you know what? That's fair. That's fair. That's fair. You're right.
Okay. I was about to say, like, she wouldn't have just like been like, okay, it's half baked.
Well, yeah,
And
that's true.
I am pointing it at the tree, and then I'm like, Saya, please move.
Okay.
You can't even see Nifix. You just see the barrel of her rocket launcher.
Oh. Okay.
Or her
It came-
flamethrower, rather.
Look, it like before the thing came out of the tree, I was like, "This tree really sus. I think I gotta get rid of the tree." And then it
looks
came
like
out of the
Sleepy
tree.
Hollow tree.
That's what
It
I
really
was gonna
does.
say earlier. Like, this is literally Sleepy Hollow.
I
Yeah.
feel like I'm just like twirling and I twirl and then I like kind of stop, look at the barrel. It's like,
Sashay away.
Danger barrel.
What's your
Also,
third action?
I think I need a couple actions to actually launch it. So
2 to fire.
yes. So
Next turn.
I'm gonna shoot it next turn.
can you like aim? Is that an action? I don't know.
Yeah.
Actually, you know what? I think there is an action for like take aim. Oh no, it's a feat you have to do that.
Darn.
It's like a
I
fighter
emotionally take aim.
thing. Okay, that's fine. That's fine.
Like, not mechanically, just emotionally.
Yeah.
Yeah, emotionally, like I'm smelling around and I'm sniffing for like the biggest source of like decay. Yeah, exactly. I'm counting my wind so I know what way the fire's going, and
As
like,
if
this,
the wind is gonna affect your fucking flamethrower.
she's doing a panache
never know.
here for this. Okay.
Uh-huh. I would not be surprised if you end up archetyping into Swashbuckler at some point either. Okay, Lorian, it is your turn.
Okay, well, I know where
And
it is.
now you've made your save.
Yes.
You do.
I know
It is
where
hidden from you, though.
But I can't fucking... It's in the ground. Like, what?
Mm-hmm.
Just stick your dagger and the rapier into the ground so when it has to pop up, it stabs itself.
Solid point, solid point.
I don't want to stick my dagger or rapier into the ground. That's not good for it. Probably. I think I'm gonna move. And I see Nifix over there readying the rocket launcher, and I'm kind of like, oh, okay. So I'm gonna move. Wait. What's my movement again? It's just 25, right?
You tell me, man.
Yeah, it's just 25. Okay.
Okay.
I'm used to being a monk, so it's a little different. I'm used to moving like as far as I want, like all the time. You know. Okay.
Got
Does it
spoiled.
attack me? Do anything as I move? Or can I not?
It does not.
Okay. And then I'm gonna move again.
Okay. Can't help noticing you're staying on the road. That's a real shame there.
And my last action, I'm going to pull out something from my bag. Is that one action or multiple?
That is one action.
Okay. That's it.
What are you pulling out, by the way?
Oh. Never mind. I don't have it. I thought I had an alchemist fire. I don't.
You probably put it
Gave
in
it to
the
Nifix.
vacuum hose that is Nifix for Alchemist's fire.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
I'll just be here. I'll load my crossbow. How's that?
That you can do. All right. Fixney.
Okay, so Nifix did point.
It is hidden from all of you, not undetected. But that does not give you line of effect necessarily, unless you don't need it.
Alright, I'm gonna command Moosh. Go over here. And we're gonna take I'm gonna take the dodge action to use Moosh's shield. Alright, prepare yourself, Moosh.
Go on.
That's it. I'm just gonna wait here.
Okay. And then Moosh?
Yeah, boat waiting.
Oh, okay.
I think they
Caillou.
prepared an attack.
Okay, so I got my save, so that's good. I am gonna step over here.
Okay, onto the road, party pooper.
onto the road.
Oh man.
Aww. And then I'm gonna draw another dagger because I needed to draw one. Where did my thingy go? Why did my sheet went away? Hang on. There it is. Okay. So I'm gonna draw one, and then I'm gonna do the hunted shot thing. So.
Okay.
I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna hit that button real quick, and then I'm gonna do
Well, keep in mind it is underground still.
that's a really good point. I'm just gonna do it anyway.
Okay, so yeah,
Okay.
Caillou's like trying to stab into the road, just
It is.
get out of there!
Get out of there! Come on!
She really hates ghosts.
I do. F them.
At least this one's solid.
Ghost, undead, doesn't matter.
Is that all of your actions? Unfortunately, though it is only hidden, in this case the lack of line of effect is going to prevent it from actually being hit, even on a
He's
hit
So good.
attack.
He's so good.
Dude, your arrow was just shot so true that I went into the ground after it.
You're shot.
The groaning and muttering ceases.
No.
Isn't
Somehow
that a good
worse.
thing?
Somehow worse.
Oh, maybe you hit it.
You killed it.
Are we still in initiative?
No.
I'm burning the tree still.
Okay.
Hold on, let me move. Oops.
The three bodies are still by the tree, by the way.
I am curious about something.
If we go
It's
back
the-
all in the middle, will it come back?
We're all
Look.
on the road.
Burning the tree! And then I launch
Should
it.
we grab
You're
the
Ah,
And flames erupt from the barrel of Nifix's device in a line from her rushing over the road up that little hill and catching the tree, which continues to burn after the flames on the road and on the way there go out. And now the tree is on fire. It's a
screaming.
huge tree. Like, this thing is going to take hours to burn down, but
I will attempt to get a body and drag it away and start the fight again.
I'll do the same from a different angle.
Yeah, I don't know where the bodies are, but I'm gonna walk in.
now
here.
wait a minute. But no. Before you,
Okay,
because this
okay,
is going to
okay.
require re-rolling initiative. Is
Yeah.
there preparations you guys want to do before you make this move, or are you diving right in?
Kai's gonna go pick up her daggers.
Okay, that you can do.
Okay.
So Caillou, move over to where you're like here.
Like here, I think.
Yep,
Yeah.
that's fine.
I'll ready an action to shoot it with my crossbow. When I
Anyone
see
else?
And I've got my
Yeah.
stuff out.
I'm not gonna
but
shoot them.
mean,
I'm just gonna pick them up.
Yeah, I'm gonna go at least
Like,
drag a
figure it
body
out from-
back.
So
That's
also you can't ready an action per se, because that's what the perception check literally represents, is how fast your reflexes are based on how fast it is.
it. Oh, okay.
Does that make sense?
Actually,
Yeah.
Yep.
Askell, do you remember if you loaded the lesser or the moderate? I need to be able to take it off my character sheet.
Probably the moderate, because I would have thought Nifix doesn't do things halfway if she has an option to do them 3/4 of the way.
Yeah, no, fair.
Alright, I'm gonna run in and try to drag one of these bodies back. So run, scoop,
Okay.
I
In that
assume.
case, at this point, no.
I would do the same.
Yeah.
I said I was doing what she's doing, just from
Yeah.
a different angle.
Yeah.
So.
put it on Moosh.
Well, don't move.
Okay.
I've added you to initiative. Reroll them initiatives.
Okay.
Oh. All of us?
All of you.
Brother, burn the tree!
Well, the tree is on fire at this point.
Faster. It needs to burn faster.
I mean, it's a big damn tree, and it hasn't been
So
super wet.
I guess does it
or
start,
it has been wet.
Does it start as soon as I come off the road, or was it like when I got to the body?
This is, you guys have the expectation that when you go off the road, it's going to turn up.
Yeah.
So that's what this sort of represents. It's the moment where you chose to go off the road.
So I'm back here.
When you knew you were making a run for it. Yeah.
Okay.
Still need Fixney.
This said he
I don't think
rolled-
you rolled it as initiative.
Oh,
You rolled it as a perception check.
The buttons are right beside each other.
I always click the little die that shows up in the encounter tracker.
That's what I
That's
recommend.
go to, too.
That is what I roll, and they're right on top of each other.
There
So you got a better
she
roll,
is.
so don't complain.
Okay.
Like,
So,
right here.
that being the case, Fixney, you have initiative.
Okay, Moose. Go in there. Wait for the dead bodies to be put on you.
This would be the point at which you can ready actions, by the way. So, like, if Lorien rolled higher than the
Sorry.
trail gaunt, you'd be able to ready an action.
Where are the dead bodies?
Right adjacent to the tree.
Right by
I
the
imagine,
tree.
like, right here.
Oh, back down there. Okay.
Okay, and it takes 2 actions to prepare an action, right?
Mm-hmm.
So can I prepare a spell if it doesn't take more than
That would
3
be
actions?
3 actions to prepare a spell.
Oh. Okay,
Basically, it's 2
will-
actions is 1 action, with each additional action you use to prepare giving you an additional action as the ready.
Oh yeah, I will give Moosh 3 commands then. Moosh, go over there. Wait, and if that undead shows up, attack it. So Moosh is a prepared action.
Okay. Got it. Caillou.
I already have the daggers, and it's already my hunted prey.
It is.
Can I delay until I see it?
You can, or you could also ready an action. So, like, if you wanted to ready hunted shot, you could do that.
Okay, I'll do that then.
Yeah. Okay.
Is that only 2 actions?
Mm-hmm. Oh,
Can
sorry.
I-
What was the third one you wanted to use?
Can I also demoralize it? Can I try to demoralize it?
You
Or is
cannot
that button-
ready 2 different actions.
Well, can I try to yell at it?
Oh, yeah. I see what you're saying. You're assuming that it can hear you. Yeah. Go ahead.
Yeah. Okay.
Do your
I'll
thing.
roll it.
Heard you won't.
Or she won't. More or less, like she's like, we get your game now. Like, this is like you're done.
See, there's the problem. You went for a demore or less instead of a demoralize. That's why it failed.
This is
Not
where
because it was
everybody walks out.
underground and couldn't hear you.
I mean that too.
Semantics.
Its turn. It is going to erupt from the ground with a pain and just
Prepared
blood
action?
soaking its legs. Readied actions are triggered in initiative order, so Fix knees first.
Light. Ah.
You miss. And now Caillou, your hunted shot.
It was still hidden?
Nope. But it missed anyway. You didn't roll high enough.
Ooh.
Oh shit! Look at this! Look at how you guys' rolls!
Today
You
is a
love to
good
see it.
day.
Has any of you not gotten a nat 20 today?
I mean, I didn't see any of mine.
I mean, you know you got
I
3.
I did, but it didn't count. So
I
sorry.
still haven't
you
gotten
did.
one.
Oh, I did. Oh, okay.
Yeah, when,
I still haven't gotten a nat 20. I just got.
You just did!
No, I did
She
not.
got a 19.
It's a 19.
Oh, okay, but that's what I meant. A critical success is what I meant. You got me there. So for that one hit critical, and for the other one just hit damage.
Oh, it's no longer dazed, Dilly.
Hold on. Dazzled, you mean?
Or does. Days death.
I gotta look at hunted shot. Let's see. If both hit the same creature, which they did, combine their damage before. Okay, but there's no resistances anyway, so that's fine. Okay, so it takes all of that damage. Boom, boom. Your daggers both plunge into it, and as they do, you see that the rest of its body is beginning to mutilate. You can see like just cuts and gashes all over. Like the body is being carved up, far more than 2 knives could have done. It is near death at this point.
Why does that make me feel a little bit bad?
If it makes you feel any better, its soul
Okay,
has long
this guy.
since moved on. This is corporeal undead have no soul.
Okay. I feel less bad.
It's the incorporeals that usually are a soul without a body. I digress. It is not dazzled. And now for its turn.
It's not
But
on the
Lorian
initiative
ready
tracker,
to
by the
action,
way.
I thought. Oh. Lorian couldn't ready it yet, right?
Okay.
Correct.
Thank you.
Sorry. It is actually going to display that terrific intelligence of a corporeal undead and attack Moosh.
Going for
With
the pets.
the old teeth. Have some teeth.
Oh, they're trying to bite each other.
Why is that not telling me if it hit or miss? Oh, it is. Just kidding. It hit
Wait, didn't
Moosh.
Moosh ready an attack?
Yeah, Moosh.
It did.
and missed. Moosh takes
wait,
13
wait.
points of damage as it bites onto Moosh, just like lifting it up and trying to tear into it. And as it does, like you can see Moosh's robotic legs beginning to rust and show signs of damage only in the legs, as if they're being mutilated. Moosh is not a living creature and is therefore immune to the other effects of this. Tiring of that, it's going to move over here towards Saya.
Nimble dodge.
You might not need it. We'll see. We're about to
Alright.
find out. And it's going to use its second attack on Saya.
Nimble dodge.
Oh, it was almost an 18, but it missed terribly.
Yay.
And you can
Can
see.
always use the villain point.
Oh,
You could use a villain point if you really want.
You have so many.
Thanks for reminding me that I have those.
Thank Ava.
Just trying
I
to
like
get him to
that
use
you're
it on this
distancing
stuff.
yourself from that.
You use them on me every time.
I do, don't I?
Yeah.
Still missed.
Haha, be betrayed
I missed
by your-
worse.
Be betrayed by your villain points like we are.
That was a critical miss. But you'll be thrilled to know the muttering has started up again.
That's
Huzzah!
as to be expected.
Nifix, it is your turn.
Is it working?
I don't know if it's helping.
Okay. And then I'm gonna move up on the road still. Actually,
Don't.
don't what?
You know what?
You don't know what I'm about to do.
I dread that I do.
I'm gonna walk up into it. Do I need to make a
Uh-huh.
fortitude right now?
No.
Okay. And I'm gonna try and grapple it.
Okay. Make sure you target it before you hit grapple, which should now be a skill action for you. Assuming you set that up.
No, I set up suplex and not grapple on this character.
You know what? Why don't you just drag grapple out of the compendium onto your actions page?
I was just about to do that, but oh, this is journal. Yeah.
Because that's going to be real useful for you. As you, the, 3'2" gnome?
Yep.
Suplex people. Creatures up to the size of, checks notes, an elephant.
Yep.
You could literally suplex a stone giant, a 20-foot tall stone giant.
I could.
I'm not even sure how, within the limits of Earth's
There we go.
physics, that is possible, but hey.
She knows the exact point to go at.
Like you grab its ankle and then flip over backwards and magic happens, profit?
Sorry,
One day, I want to see... Okay, there you go. That's the athletics you click. Uh-oh.
Oh.
Well, it's grabbed by Nifix.
And third action, I'm gonna suplex it.
Oh, Christ. Okay. Flexing your entire body, you heave your opponent over your head and slam them into the ground. Okay, this is good for you. Make an unarmed melee strike. So that can be any of your unarmed options. You hit. On a success, the target lands prone. On a critical success is where you do extra damage.
Okay.
But,
Is that the damage it rolls then?
so it doesn't take any damage in this case because it wasn't a critical success. Unless you want to try again.
You know what?
With a hero point.
You know, I got some to spare.
Oh no! Betrayal.
That is actually an ultimate.
You'll love to see it.
You know, I had the thought, I was like, it's just gonna be worse than what I rolled. And then it was worse than what I rolled.
You know, I'm okay with this. I'm okay with this. It's not
Is
prone.
she still grabbed?
But you know what? Yes, you do still have it grabbed. This is, I like to think, the moment when Nifix begins to think of the suplex. She's like, can I? Grabs it. Like, well,
Well, no, it's more so like, you know, when like people like, you know, before they jump on something, they're like, they do like the test bounce to make sure they're doing like the proper. Yeah, she's like, like this kind of thing, like just holding it in the air.
Yeah. Like you're still trying to figure out like the precise points to hold on, and you know.
Yeah.
Yeah. That makes sense. You moved, you grabbed, you threatened it with a suplex. That's 3 actions.
Yep.
Saya.
Fortitude save.
Yes, please. Is it fortitude?
Yes.
I'll send it to chat again.
Okay, thank you. Because I wasn't sure where it went.
Yeah,
Fortitude
there it is.
save. Let's
That's
see.
the one. Oh damn!
I'm immune.
You're immune.
Yay. I assume she can see me.
Yes, though you are literally watching tiny ass Nifix try to suplex this thing.
That's fine. I want a fascinator. 'Cause-
Oh jeez.
Well,
That's nice, but can she see
Undead?
me?
yeah.
You didn't say the emphasis was on me.
Yeah, all eyes
Okay.
on me.
Attention whore.
Yeah. Alright, let's see. But I forgot to add a +1 to the. Well, I don't think I didn't target her, but I don't think
14?
Yeah, 14 doesn't help anyway, so.
14 is not gonna cut it.
Yeah, I figured. That's fine. So that was 1 action. I'm just gonna smack her. I'll just-
Oh. Don't you have to draw a weapon, or do you think
Front
you
hand
have
or
that?
backhand?
You have it?
I am.
Okay.
I mean, it's a 2-handed weapon, so
Sure.
I'm just gonna spin around. As I do.
Okay.
No sweeping, just that.
Meanwhile, there's Nifix like, I got her! I got her!
Thanks for holding her. And
That is a hit.
3 damage.
Not a very powerful hit,
No, I
unfortunately.
don't. I'm not panache and all that.
A quick slash cuts into her.
One more time.
Ooh.
I mean, I guess
Someone's
actually,
hungry for the kill.
How much? Like you said, it's gonna take a while for the tree to burn down. So
Couple hours, probably.
the bodies in front are probably kind of okay to wait like 6 more seconds.
Yeah, they'll be okay.
Look, you know how many times I've left something at like 1 or 2 HP?
That is also a hit.
Heck yeah.
Macaroni, only 2 damage.
Get it, Saya.
Okay.
I'm
Yep, you're
getting
just
it.
cutting into it, like you're dancing against it, sort of like it's an uncomfortable person in a strip joint, you know, where they're like, okay, this is that, and you're just like dancing into this thing with the blades. But
like they're a little
unfortunately,
bit sweaty and they kind of have this like too
Yeah.
much cologne and body odor mix. Like you don't know how they did it, but they did it.
yeah, that's the poor trail gaunt right now. Lorian, on that happy note,
I'm gonna do the thing I did before. and
firing
shoot
the
it.
shot.
Well, maybe. Let's see what I'll roll first. Let me target it. And let me do the thing.
Devise a stratagem. Okay.
Think.
Hold on.
I'm so excited. This is
Are
like
you?
what I look forward to on Fridays, is seeing the think.
That should do it.
Do it.
Got it.
Got it.
Here's my d20 roll.
Oh,
Oh, I did not have it.
No.
Don't forget, you can use a hero point on that if you want.
Nah, I'll just run over here. Grab
Okay,
a
so yeah, you
body.
can see right now, you clearly don't have a shot at it. With Nifix
Yeah,
in there
too much
trying
going
to, and with Saya dancing, like if you take the shot, it's gonna be bad.
Yeah.
So instead,
I might hit them.
you turn your
I'll-
attention.
I grab a body and I put it on Mush.
Okay. Okay, yeah, you can
My
do that.
last two actions, yeah.
Yep, that tracks.
Okay.
Okay,
That's it.
Moosh has one body. Fixney.
It's grappled, right?
It sure is.
Well,
If the chains around the token didn't give it away.
gotta get in there.
What the why is the wizard rushing? What are you doing? Okay, I'll bite. Let's see how this goes. What are you doing?
So making
I
sure
have
it's
to know.
targeted.
Uh-huh.
And gonna hold up my arm with the ring.
Uh-oh.
And just gonna trace the rune for greed.
Ring?
Oh,
What ring?
baby.
I have it's my
Oh
ring.
no! He
Uh,
traces this rune.
and it's
Rune.
gonna look like one of Mush's legs.
Yeah, his
Left.
arm literally, like for a moment, it transmutes bits of flesh falling away like gold coins, leaving behind just this awful gnarled claw in better shape than Moosh's
Okay.
rusted legs. But yeah, and then lashes out.
I
That'll
make
hit.
a note in my journal about this.
Wait.
Ooh.
Oh, sorry. That's not it. Shouldn't. Did I roll twice? No, shouldn't roll twice. Let me do that again.
No, that was right. That's the
No.
one. The 11.
Yeah, it rolled the thing, the damage twice. It should. Was it? Should be half that.
You got it.
Half of that is still enough. It had 4 hit points remaining. So
Oh.
yeah, this solid gold moosh leg lashes across its body, and it lets out a horrible groaning shriek before it melts away from the legs up to its body, just leaving blood soaking the grass,
Ew.
and is gone.
Yeah, gross.
But so she can't suplex it now?
Not anymore.
Oh, sorry.
But in an instant, the gold just disappears off of Fixney's arm, leaving behind his normal hand, like it was never there.
I still would like to be an initiative.
What?
I'm
Oh,
going
okay.
to punch Fixney.
Oh.
What? Ow! What?
We don't need to
Oh,
be
no.
an initiative for that. You two can just take turns, I think.
Oh no, I was gonna roll for damage. He took away my suplex.
That's fine. Target him. Do your thing.
I'd like to use my reaction to teleport.
Well, technically her turn.
Ah!
She missed you,
I'm gonna try
Damn it!
again.
so like Fix is like "Eh!" getting you off of him.
What?
That also misses.
You fucking asshole!
I thought
That's-
that was part of the plan.
That is 3 actions.
Yeah,
So-
that's it.
She's done.
I'm just so mad I can't aim my fist. You
I'm
know?
like
Is anyone-
grabbing the bodies, like,
Yeah, I'm gonna
what's
work on the
going on
bodies.
over there? I'm sure that's fine.
You guys got this.
He's used to
Okay.
dodging my fists at this point.
just jumping back and forth between the two of you then. Fixney, what do you do?
Like, no, what? Walking the garage? No.
You're buying dinner tonight, and I'm hungry.
Running behind the tree, flaming tree. I did what? This was the plan. The ghoulie thing is gone.
Nifix is just pouting.
You didn't call dibs.
I
Tree
will
just
walk over and
happily
like
burns.
grab like Nifix around the shoulders and just be like, "It's okay. You can suplex the next one." Just like stroking her hair. Just,
Why do I feel like
"It's gonna
Nifix
be
is just
okay."
crying big old crocodile tears while making malicious raspberry faces at Fixney?
I'm glad you brought this up because
Yep, that tracks. Okay, so first of all, you guys are able to load up the bodies after Nifix eventually stops whatever this is. Leaving the burning tree behind you, you make your way back to Halen's Ferry. She regales you with stories of the time. She is pretty sure, she's positive that she ferried a half ogre across the river. She's pretty sure they smelled bad. They were ugly as sin. Too ugly to be not half ogre, that's for sure.
Mm-hmm.
And then it's a quick walk back to Roderick's Cove.
Where we go straight to Adrani and
I mean,
or
we
do we want to go
probably
straight to the
should.
guards? I don't. Which
No,
You
one?
should
Adrani
take the
first.
bodies
We should
to
take
the
the bodies.
church. Maybe I can run and tell the guards that we got them and that they're at the church.
Fair.
But I don't think we should parade around town with them.
No.
Okay. You guys. Sorry, I was trying to get rid of that. I mean, we don't need to go into that. It's pretty bland stuff. You talk to Adrani, who can see to the burial arrangements. You talk to the captain of the guard. Actually, that might be worth looking into because I think there is a thing for this.
Yeah, so we got some cultists that we might be burning down.
Oh, right, that too. Well, no, okay, look, she told us not to mess with them. She said it, like, very plainly, and we don't have any... Do we have any actual evidence? We're pretty sure she's got the sword, but, like...
I'm not gonna lie, I don't think they're gonna be able to handle the amount of
Look,
pride this woman will
No,
have.
understood. We should take care of it, but I don't know if we should burn it down.
we're not burning it down.
It's
This
okay. I
is
burnt
more
the tree.
important than
Some
just letting
tree.
it be. But this isn't the kind of situation we can just burn our way out of. I look
Can
at
we just
Nifix.
go over her head and like ask for forgiveness later?
Well, yeah, that's what I mean.
Okay, good.
Something I just thought about that we should probably think about also. So she had that letter to Dahlin.
Uh-huh.
She knew the gauntlets were in there. We should probably not, like, have the gauntlets on when we, like, come up to her at first.
She's
What
not
are the
gonna talk
gauntlets?
to us.
What do the gauntlets look like?
Links, I guess. I don't
The
know.
metal is Knockwool with strips of ornate
Like,
leather.
how is it really thick?
No, it's a very thin.
Can I, like, put my normal gloves over it?
No.
Okay.
These would be the gloves. You guys are awarded 65 gold sales
Yeah.
for the
Oh,
return
for the
of those
guards?
bodies. Mhm.
As a group, 65.
Is that 13 each? Or we've been splitting, right?
Yeah.
Actually, hold on. I miscounted. It would actually be 85. I forgot. You're a 5-person party.
Oh.
85 gold. Sorry.
17 gold
17.
apiece.
Yay!
Hate that I have
Okay.
to pop in my character sheet every time I want to do something to it.
So I'll take the gauntlet off and put it somewhere where I can easily get to it.
Which one? You have 2.
The gauntlets.
So both gauntlets. You said
Well-
it's singular.
I assume you have to have both for them to work, right?
Yes.
Okay. I will put these on before I grab the sword.
Yeah, I just think that we shouldn't
No, that's a good
Want it?
idea.
play our hands. You know what I mean? I feel like we should.
Right.
Because if she knew about them and she was looking for them, that would give her more power.
I don't
Good
know
call.
if she
Sword.
was looking for them though. She would want
Where
them.
are you guys grouping up to have this conversation, by the way?
The inn?
At the end, yeah.
That's where we always go.
Okay. After you've handed over the bodies,
Dinner time,
gotten some
right?
closure, some rewards. It's actually only 3:30 in the afternoon.
It's only an
Yeah, it's
hour
dinner
time.
walk. Oh man.
That's got me thinking though. Maybe we should tie up a few loose ends here in town first.
Oh,
Maybe we should go talk to that bakery
Well,
kid.
yeah. We
Before
talked to the
this,
bakery
before you can get too into this conversation, you're just about to circle
dare you.
market.
Mm-hmm.
You notice that the day has been getting kind of foggy, which is not unusual in these, coastal Varizia. However, as this fog is setting in, it's kind of a little extra intense.
Barovia!
And
Oh no.
some of
Again.
the townsfolk, you notice very quickly, are going into their homes, closing the doors. You can hear a lot of it.
Oh man, is Roderic mad again?
As this fog sets in thick across the entire village, you notice little shapes in the fog.
Are they more sentinels?
The shapes are humanoid, it looks like.
Got my crossbow ready.
Just at the edge. Caillou in particular, you feel your hackles standing up.
What is this?
Make a
Not
society
good.
check.
Whatever
Who-
it
oh.
is.
Okay.
I also want to make us. I want to do that too.
Let you get some.
Oops! Now that I did that public. Ah, dang it.
Just in case, I'd like to cast a spell.
Yeah?
Take magic.
Okay. You do not detect magic. Lorian, you just barely get a good enough. Caillou, you see the humanoid shapes, but they're too ghostly, and you're like, and it kind of, you're a little too freaked to really get a really honed
I'm
in
afraid
look
of
at any
those
of them.
ghosts.
Lorian.
Okay, so this is gonna sound super weird. I have a really random sidebar thing. We're all super quick. So
Yeah.
in Kiki's delivery service, do you guys remember Gigi when he has the bristles that go down him?
Oh yeah.
That's Caillou. She's
I got
just
you.
no.
Yeah, sorry, I've never seen it.
What?
I feel like
Before
that's
anyone can
not-
focus on that and get mad at me, Lorian, you notice that all of these humanoids more or less look like Sir Roderic.
Ow.
Just dozens of Sir Roderic in the mist, and when you start to really look at them, they're all weeping. They all look scared, grief-stricken, and
We're
you
fixing
have a
this.
sense that this is not Sir Roderic, but a manifestation
Oh, okay.
something like a haunt.
A skeleton
And you have an
indicated in the
inkling that it's
Discord.
about to get dangerous if you guys aren't careful.
Saya,
Yeah.
this is a haunt.
Oh shoot. What do you want me to do on it?
I don't know. You did something with
Oh,
the
yeah,
last
yeah,
one.
yeah. We do. What does that mean?
I guess we should go inside. I don't know what to do with this.
Yeah. Are we close to a building we can go in?
You're about 60 feet from your usual haunt,
60
the
dare
feet.
creek side.
Oh.
I run to it. See ya.
Yeah.
Same. I
Yeah.
run.
You guys are
Let's
gonna
go.
run.
Go
The
inside.
mist is getting kind of thicker,
Uh-huh.
and it's almost like you're trying to run through water. And as you guys are running for it, I need all of you to. Well, how about this? I need everyone
No.
to make that will save for me.
The basic will.
Yep.
I'll poop.
Ah!
Okay. Success, failure. Fixing, you got to click it from chat, so I know if you succeeded
Oh.
or failed, and I don't have to look at my own things.
Oops. I can because I'm rolling for 2 and I don't know how to.
All right, your homework for the week. Find out how
Figure it
to
out?
Yeah. You failed. So, those of you who failed, take
Ouch.
25 mental damage.
Holy snap.
Those of you who
Succeed?
succeeded, take half.
Oh my
Does she
god.
lose
You know
Succeed.
what? I'm
Ouch.
gonna use a hero point. Hold on.
I'm just eating it. Actually, wait. I have 3 hero points. Yeah, can I reroll 2? I already ate it, but
By all means. Okay, Lorian, you take half.
Does Moose succeed?
Yeah.
Moosh's.
Yeah.
Yes.
Wishes succeed.
So Moosh takes half.
no, okay, I still failed. That's fine.
I think I succeed with the reroll.
Did you
You're
take
also
the
using a
damage for
Mhm.
me?
And Saya did a reroll. Did I take Saya's?
No, not yet. I still failed. I took the damage.
Okay.
I need to. Did
You.
you get my damage?
I'm not hitting those. You can hit. You just got to hit half.
Oh, I thought you were hitting him.
Nope, that's not me.
Might be.
There's Fixney took half. And Lorian takes half. And those of you who failed,
Just
actually nobody critically failed, so none of you are frightened, but all of the mist is just getting thicker and thicker, and the fog gets cold and twists like claws tearing into you, grabbing at you, poking you, stabbing you. And each time you feel that pain, it feels like the churning currents of the ocean, the tides pulling you under, stabbing your lungs, sucking the very oxygen from you,
Oh, man,
while
I
you
already
watch
feel
your
crap.
family helplessly, unable to save them from the same fate.
I thought we were helping him. Caillou would say that just for the record. Like, I thought we were helping.
Okay, well, let's get out of this
And-
fog.
This isn't really him.
By that point, you reach the creek side, and you're inside. Through the windows,
Go out there.
you can see the fog just out there.
Is this like a normal thing for people here? Like, why did they all go inside?
There's-
They knew what was going on.
There are more people in here than usual, and you can kind of just listen in on the murmurs around. There's a like a middle-aged fisherwoman who's saying, "It's right, fog's gotten dangerous these days." The person kind of and walks away, and so she just turns to the other person on her other side. "It's gotten very dangerous these days. Don't want to be outside after dark. Don't want to be outside in the fog. Don't want to be outside." Just kind of general murmur in the crowd. But it seems like you guys are safe in the cheery, warm Creekside Inn and Tavern.
I'm just gonna drag myself to our usual spot. And be like, ah.
Poor Sai is so tired.
Fixney, you're paying, right? I hold up my fist.
This is
Fuck.
extortion.
Damn right it is.
Yeah.
That's him saying yes. Okay, I'm gonna order 2 dishes for myself.
I'm only paying
Okay.
for one of those.
Look,
I think I
Nymphix
can
uses
actually.
her muscles. She gotta keep them up in check, you know?
Gotta get that protein in.
Yeah.
Good God. I think I've actually got a table with prices on it.
Yeah,
for
what's the
stuff.
pricing on this?
Give me a sec to find it where I have that because I've got a lot of tables here that I'm. There's
We're sitting
that,
at a table, you're looking at tables.
Tables.
So many. Wait, is it downtime? There it is, downtime. What did you say you were ordering?
I didn't specify because I don't know the menu.
Like, I mean, like 2 drinks, 2 meals.
2 meals.
She said meals, yeah.
Okay. That would be for 2 meals. That's 6 copper pinch, or as
Of,
the
like-
Varisians call it, 6 pinch.
Is that like the cheap food?
No, that's a square meal. If you want fine
Okay.
dining, it would be 1 gold per meal.
Okay, noted
is
for
not
the
a
future.
fine
Actually,
dining.
wait a minute. Isn't the Creekside the fine one?
Yeah.
Or was that no? That was the Reef Claw, wasn't
the
it?
Reef
Yeah,
Claw is
yeah,
the
yeah,
really
that's the
nice
right-
one.
Yeah. So this would be square meals.
Okay.
So yeah, it would be 6 pinch for Nifix.
You mean fix me.
Lauren, you've been here
No,
longer
that was
than
just
I have.
Nifix. That's the 2
Do
meals.
these-
I know, just he's
Have you
paying.
experienced these fogs before? And like, do you know how long they last?
I've never seen these. Not like this.
I've never seen them either.
I caught that one. I don't usually catch them.
And then she begins to stuff her face.
So
You guys are.
maybe we should tie up a few loose ends around town before we tackle this sword thing.
You mean like the kid?
Yeah, I think we should go talk to the kid for sure.
Maybe when it's not gross outside.
Oh, right.
I'm stealing some pieces off her plate.
I don't think you can.
You are not. You could not be less subtle.
I feel like you're getting stabbed with a fork.
You've gotten lazy with your stealthiness because she's blind, and you've forgotten that her senses have almost gotten better than they were before she was blind.
Yeah, your hand gets smacked. If you try again, the fork comes next.
Just testing your reflexes.
Mm-hmm. You're paying. Nom, nom. Nifix is a loud eater, by the way. I don't want to be that person, but she is like... I don't think she has ever chewed with her mouth closed in her
Facts.
life.
God.
I hate that.
As you're doing this, and like you guys are just starting to like get rid of the adrenaline, kind of relax a little bit. One of the chairs at your table is pulled out,
I push it
Was
back
it
in.
that lady that we
It's
talked
a
to
ghost.
before?
Oh,
and
It's a
Yes.
ghost.
Jana Gildersleeves
Yes. Hi, Jana.
takes a seat. So, heard Peacock Manor had a little break-in last night.
I'm not sure
You mean
break-in
this
was
morning?
Wait, they
exactly
did?
the right words.
yeah. When was that again?
Oh, this morning.
I thought it was last night, because then we went to Runner's Cove
Anything
this
afore noon's last night to me.
Okay.
morning.
Yeah.
Yeah, did you
What's
know
your
she
point?
keeps her ex-boyfriend in a cave? Or
Was
in
it
a
the
little
Horned
hut?
Banks?
What?
that.
Was it the Horned
Girl
Banks?
like that?
Why would you bring that up?
Huh. Didn't see her as the boyfriend sort.
Saya. I'm shocked you didn't say I was a chrono skimmer.
Oh,
No,
That's our
must be a
own
real
thing.
wuss. But that's fine. The presence or lack thereof of man's balls isn't really the point. You find the proof I was talking about? Yeah?
Wait, what
No?
proof?
I
Proof,
don't even
what are you
know.
That
talking
it wasn't
about?
the fangs. The fangs didn't do nothing wrong.
Oh no, we didn't prove anything like that.
Well,
I have this.
in
I
a
forget what
way,
it's called, but the scarf thing.
Quit
Just
jerking
put
me
that
around. It was you, wasn't it?
I
What do you
thought
mean
it
you
was the
didn't
horned
find
fangs.
no proof? What are you doing just sitting stuffing your faces?
You
My
want to go
people are in-
outside?
People are dying.
We took care of them.
No, I
Ghost
wouldn't want to
kid.
go outside at this moment. I didn't so much mean this moment right
we are
now so much as the...
starving.
Well, I would have hoped you'd be starving because you hadn't, had food as a matter of you being so busy finding proof that the fangs didn't do no wrong.
I think
Oh.
that's pretty clear. At least in this specific situation.
Oh, well, in this specific situation, what are you going to do about it?
I didn't say
I'm
we'd do
in a
anything
really-
about it. I don't work for
I'm in a
you.
really bad mood. Can you be a little nicer?
All right, I'll take it down a few percent. How's that?
Look, a lot of different people, a lot of things need fixing in this place.
You know, about a third of my friends were killed by that whore in her little peacocky manner. So, not that I'm great at counting, but seeing as there's 6 of us, that'd be like you. She points at Saya. And how about you? Points at Nifix. Murdered. What are the rest of you gonna do? Sitting around stuffing your faces? Or are you gonna want to see something done about it?
I can't see nothing.
Sorry if I'm a little salty, fresh off the coast, but
So what are you doing about it?
well, I'm trying to get
Badgering
your
us,
asses
it
moving.
seems.
That's what I'm doing.
How about you help us? Nom nom.
This is
Yeah,
me
you-
helping.
you-
Trust me. Told you
You-
about the sin spawn, didn't I?
You coming in here berating us isn't helping.
Make a diplomacy check.
I'll make a smack this bitch check. That's what I'll do.
That's it. Saya is too tired to like really argue, but she is glaring.
Yeah,
Oh,
kind
she's
of
not
is
being
a
very
little
nice.
Is this
like
public?
perturbed with this
Yeah.
attitude right now.
I do good.
Ooh.
26.
All right, well. Sorry I'm coming on strong at you. I'm under a lot of pressure these days,
Now
you know?
look,
My friends are dying. and-
From
we can't.
wait,
we-
what do you mean
What
they're
fixed?
dying? Didn't they just died?
I mean, my friends died, yeah.
Look, we're not going to confirm or deny that it was us. But
Fair enough.
have you heard anything
Also-
about where she is, what she's doing now?
Oh, the peacock ore? Yeah, she's still shut up in her manor. And they went from not taking any visitors to
Not taking any visitors?
Full
Um,
lockdown.
Posting guards at the gate.
well, let's just say now they're not even walking around town no more.
I have a question.
Yeah,
If you were the leader of the Horned Fangs,
alleged.
allegedly, what pressure are you under? Other
do you
than
mean?
just wanting to, you said that you were under a lot of pressure.
No, I
I
meant
assume-
I'm living my damn best life, but it's just tough, you know.
Your best life's pretty crappy.
Yeah, tell me about it.
We're just coming at her.
One thing
Jesus.
she adds. Your life fucking sucks, actually. Thanks.
Okay.
Don't want it anyway.
How about this?
I'm grumpy.
Help us solve a few little menial tasks, and then we plan on going right back in there. I mean,
I mean, you
We're
know, I'm
going there.
already
We haven't
paying
gone
you
there
for
yet.
doing this, right?
yes,
I'm not
but
sure we discussed payment. last
look,
time.
this is. We could get killed doing this. The situation is. Your friends got killed. We could get killed. We can't just go barging in there again like we did last night.
It's a lot bigger
that
than
was-
you think it is.
That was pretty right stupid. No offense. We all been there.
I got thrown out a window. By the way, is there carrots in my food?
No? Is that a
I
problem?
taste carrots.
Anyway,
It's probably the peas.
Are you
Look, I'll eat it in
familiar?
a fix if you don't want it.
Are you familiar with a little boy? Yay high, brown hair.
We think he
Well,
lives at the
brown
Pathfinder.
hair. That narrows it down to about a third of the little boys in Rodric's Cove.
I think.
Well,
he
I
lives
would
in the
have
bakery.
continued the description if you would have fucking shut up for a second.
Sorry.
I'll
Well,
show
go
her a drawing in my fucking journal.
At the
Oh.
bakery, he likes the blueberry muffins at the
Did
bakery.
you do that? That's nice. You got a talent for that.
You know him?
Oh yeah, Kaine.
Oh, we
What?
did. We knew his name, didn't we?
What's
I
his
don't
story?
remember.
That sounds
Oh.
familiar.
Kaine Fromperton. Good kid.
Father
I
is
guess.
abusive.
Not really the kind of kid who hangs around in the kinds of circles I am accustomed to, but you know, when he gets a bit older, put some meat on his bones, he might end up that way. Certainly if he keeps getting you know,
What about his
local
dad?
lessons from his father. Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, Senor Fromperton. Not well, he is one of the fangs, but not one I'm overly proud to
Okay.
acknowledge.
So you can straighten this out for us.
Wish I could.
Why
Like I
can't you?
said, not really affiliated with the fangs no more.
I thought that was just code. Are you really not affiliated with the banks anymore?
Let's just say there's been some work-related drama lately that
Okay,
I'm not
who's
over
in charge
fond of.
now?
Well, I'm sure I wouldn't know anything about that for sure, would I?
You
Seeing
would,
as I'm
and you'll
make
tell us
another-
if you want help.
so
Max said
you
a
did not
mutiny to
critically.
me.
Actually, no, you probably did critically succeed on that diplomacy. I gotta check her will DC. You did not critically succeed, so she's friendly but not helpful.
Well, you
Well,
want another diplomacy? Is that what you said?
You guys have done pretty all right, but let's put it this way: you take care of business with the old peacocks, and I don't want to know no details. Whether that whatever that ends up entailing for you lot, you make
I'm a
sure that they're not going to be a.
suplexer.
Are you serious? In the middle of a public, crowded tavern?
I
No,
heard she's really good at.
Nifix-
No. I was talking about the peacock lady.
Oh,
Yeah,
oh,
she's gonna-
okay.
yeah.
I thought that was Ava telling me you were going to suplex
No,
Jana.
no.
I was like,
Fuck you, bitch!
Don't interrupt me
Mouthful of
eating.
food.
yeah, well, I don't really care. I just want to know that the feathered whore ain't going to come for my friends no more.
Okay.
Whatever that means, you do that. I'll tell you whatever you want to know about the fangs, about the sin spawn, whatever.
What about the little gremlin running around town?
Mr. Wretch. He's filthy. Tried to go after him once myself. End up with shit on my face. It's not a metaphor.
Ooh,
Like literally? Oh, okay.
Yep.
not a metaphor.
We
You learn
almost
to
had
deal with
him.
him. Best thing you can do is ignore the little bastard.
No, we're gonna get paid for taking him out.
Sure. Heard that before. Look, he's a
So
nuisance.
you think that we can take care of Corstella, but that we can't take care of Mr. Wretch?
That's right. I think Mr. Wretch isn't worth your resources. I think even if you can manage to track the little bugger down, I don't know, he's got a talent. Must be that sparkly shit that he has, you know? It's from that,
He has
From that-
sparkly feces.
from like the forest down under, you know? He's fancy. Like a little shit that he is. He's got some kind of luck. Real
Oh,
good at
he's
getting out of
fey?
scrapes and
Is that what you're
Uh,
saying?
he's who?
Oh, nothing.
Oh no, we've already established it was like a fey creature.
All gremlins are fey.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah, he's got some kind of, fairy magic. Gets him out of trouble.
Okay, well,
As
Well-
for helping you, if you're serious about stopping, well, shit, I can't think of another proper fitting insult for her. If you're gonna stop the Corstella bitch, nope, don't like that one either. If you're gonna stop her, then least I can do is, I suppose, give you some advice. Don't show your faces there again.
It's not like
Normally,
we've ever
when
been there.
someone's a problem around them parts, she has them whipped, whooped, and then tossed right out. I don't think that's going to be happening to you, more. Maybe some disguises, or maybe I don't know.
Didn't you say they're not leaving though anymore?
That's right.
We could pretend we're not us.
Yeah, they're all real frustrated with you, I'm getting. Actually, I'm kind of surprised. I was expecting to see the Grand Peacock herself come running down the road to tattle on y'all, but no, there's been nothing going through to the captain.
That's good.
It's early enough. Maybe we could get rest in and then go while it's still dark.
I suppose.
Only problem you'll have after dark is their headmaster. Tilaris, I think his name is. Real piece of work. If she's the peacock queen, he's her jester.
Why is he going to be a problem?
Half elven. He doesn't sleep. Well, he sleeps, but not like the rest of us.
Lorian kind
That
of just
is a
gets quiet.
problem.
It doesn't say anything.
A few weeks ago, I'd have had a couple of my boys scout out the place for you, maybe give you a little surveillance, but that's not really a thing I can do no more.
What, you don't have any friends there?
No, sorry. They're all 6 feet
Dead.
under, you know?
Every single
Well,
one.
no, I dug a
Probably
few
your elven friend saw to that. For which I am actually grateful. Not
Good.
glad they're gone. Glad they're well cared for.
I hope you're not offended that I examined the bodies.
You what?
Nothing. We're gonna take our rest now.
Bye. It's basically what we just did.
And as she sits back, she kind of flags down the waiter, gets a ale of her own, takes a sip, and by the way, there's your boy sneaking out right now. And sure enough, like turning around, he
I
must have
shoot
been
it.
in the crowd somewhere. You can see he's like opening the door and
I shoot
trying
it.
to slip out.
I shoot
And
it.
as soon as
The
like you
little-
lock eyes with him,
Oh, the kid?
Oh wait, the kid or the gremlin?
the kid,
I don't shoot the kid. The gremlin.
as soon as you lock eyes with Kaine, he kind of and he runs for
Oh,
it.
fuck.
Isn't it
And that's where we're gonna
still?
end for tonight.
No, Gyra wants to chase
You're
it.
gonna die.
We'll pick that up next week.
I guess we don't have to worry about him anymore.
That fog did 25 damage. There's no way he survives.
To be fair, as I will say, as he's opening the door, you can see it's still foggy, but the intensity of the fog has severely lessened. It's probably now
okay.
just regular fog.
Just like Barovia fog.
Not anymore.
Not even. Okay.
Okay.
Now
he
it's
won't
more
die
like
immediately.
Stephen King's The Fog.
Oh.
I don't know.
Oh
if that's
yeah,
any
like
better.
that's any better.
I would argue it's yeah, you're right. Can I do that? Hang on. Wait. Just wait. Wait for it.
I'm waiting.
Wait.
I'm getting XP? What do you...
I mean,
Wait.
I don't think
No.
we're leveling up.
You yeah, it's milestone.
Ew.
You're actually fairly close to level 5.
Ooh. Those gloves must have been worth a lot.
It's milestone. It's based
Yeah.
on progress that you're actually making.
We hit
But
a checkpoint.
Checkpoint.
The level checkpoint.
yes, you're pretty close there. And now you've actually started tying off some of the loose ends.
Yeah, we still haven't done anything with the sin spawn stuff.
Yeah, that's probably fine. I'm
Or
sure
the-
that's fine.
Or the game.
Worry
stuff.
about. Eh.
The gang nonsense is a bit of a big deal. The Barraquette is a really big deal.
The biggest deal.
I don't know if I'd go
Well,
that far, but it's pretty big.
I don't know. Maybe the sin spawn seems like a pretty big deal.
Yeah.
Question. Was it in any of the notes from that that were borrowed from the place?
That we definitely did not go. Yeah.
Did it have
Lorian, you get
any
a hero point.
notes at
Oh.
all concerning sin spawns? Anything mentioned at all about sin spawns?
Not a thing.
So she knows about sin spawns, and
Wait, does the Corstella know about sin spawns?
we never asked. I'm not.
You have no evidence of it.
Hmm.
Nothing to indicate she would.
So
But
she
Jana
knows
seems
about
to know
sin
something.
spawns, and she has friends that are still dying.
Oh, this
She
lady.
knows the songs. She knows. And
I mean, she
the
could
whole
be full
time-
of shit.
Also, yeah, the whole time, Fixie was just been kind of like, you know, behind his like glasses, like glaring at her.
Because you guys never actually saw a sin spawn. You only saw flesh dregs.
Yeah,
And have nothing but Jana's insistence that they're probably being led by a sin spawn.
I thought we did a recall knowledge or something and came to a similar conclusion.
After she prompted it, yes.
Oh, after she prompted it. Okay.
yeah, and she's saying, you know, it wasn't just the ones that got killed during the scuffles. Apparently, they're
still dying, her friends?
dying somewhere.
Yeah.
And those guys in the place haven't, as she said, hasn't left that place in a while either. Apparently, they're on lockdown. So someone's killing people.
Oh, probably not just the peacocks. Yeah. Yeah, I think there's
It's
more.
only been like a day since they've been on
So-
lockdown, so.
No, because
Not
even
It's
before.
only been like 5 hours.
No, I mean even before they haven't
Yeah, they haven't really.
left. They've been like secluded, sequestered.
Mhm.
So my guess is the
Bless
sin
them.
spawn killing them somewhere.
Mhm.
Maybe.
But anyways, this is all Fickeney's.
Well, no. I think
Conspiracy.
she killed them because the people were killed by a rapier or something and fright.
No,
But-
only
or
one of
that's-
them was killed by a rapier. The rest were killed from fright.
Oh, okay.
In fact, all of them died of fright. The guy stabbed in the throat by the rapier died of fright as well
Oh, that's
before
right.
the wound could kill him.
Okay.
But that may have
Mhm.
maybe been from.
Which is weird because you still technically haven't determined what's up with that.
I thought the pride sword could do something with fright.
When it's awakened,
Oh, but it's not awakened yet.
But
Yeah.
what if it was the
Sure.
spooky misty thingy, which was also trying to kill us with fright?
That's true. That's true.
Everything's just real spooky.
Mm-hmm. Spooky and confusing.
We're like doing the haunted manor all over again, except for like the manor, it's a whole town.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
to be fair, Sir Roderic is this town, and I feel like the greater his fear and distress, the more haunts just sort of unwillingly manifest.
But
It's
we're
not his
making
fault.
it better, Sir Roderic.
We're
You are.
trying.
You do
Someone should
get
put that pirate to rest.
two more victory points.
micromanaging-
He's micromanaging from the grave.
Are the victory
He
points
is.
for
Look.
the gloves
true.
or for the gaunts? Or the tree gaunt?
That was for actually laying the bodies to rest.
Okay, that's what I thought.
Did doing the tree do anything?
Nope.
Yeah, victory.
It was completely
Okay.
unrelated. You just burned down an innocent dead tree that
It
looked
was
really
dead.
It
gnarly.
looked really
It was an
spooky.
eyesore. It was an eyesore.
You know in farming where they have to like burn the field every once in a while?
Oh yeah,
just
what do you
did
call
that.
that's there's a name for that.
Yeah, it's
I
called
can't remember.
controlled burns.
That's
Well,
it.
there's
Yeah.
a specific name for it.
Yeah, I don't remember. I learned it way back when I was in school. But yeah, you're getting close to things. But like, listen, you're all millennials. Surely you can empathize with being so stressed out that you start to destroy the world around you.
Yes.
Yeah.
Right? Sir Roderic's just a millennial. Okay, let's understand. Get that go some therapy.
Millennial.
Yeah. Chat, thank you so much for watching tonight.
I had fun trolling.
We'll be live again next week. We're really getting things moving now. in this adventure. Though there may be a brief break in October as we examine more intimately some of the clues we've been getting, which you can find in our Discord, and maybe see if you can piece some things together for yourself, as it is going to be one great big communal puzzle to solve. And that'll be our entire Halloween event all through the month of October. You can find all our stuff on YouTube, past games, other campaigns, future campaigns, one-shots, alternate GMs. You know, I don't know what you're looking for. Whatever you want, it's there. I guarantee it. Totally is.
Definitely.
Absolutely is. That really nice art piece. Yeah. No, wait, we can't say goodbye yet. We can't say goddbye yet because we got to remind
like
people.
You were struggling.
Music was provided by Michael Gelfi Studios, Tabletop RPG Music. This has been Secrets of Roderic's Cove, the adventure. I really should have known the author before I said that. I will correct this mistake immediately before next week.
And also, like, we have a pre-game talk where we get to interact with people and everything before stream. It's only on Twitch, and maybe in the future it will be on a VOD somewhere if we beg Ashlow, or incentives for other things. So stay tuned or come early, because it's the only time you're ever going to see it.
It's true. And only live.
Mm-hmm.
Cries and Sir Roderic. But that being said, we're gonna go. We love you. Have a good night. See you next week, or maybe Sunday. Bye-bye.
Bye.